Yeah. What's up? That boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to having technical difficulties again. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, please. Let's go live. Okay. Having technical difficulties. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Y'all can hear me. Cool. All right. I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. I really don't. I'm having some technical difficulties, but it is what it is. I do have, basically we're using my laptop computer because the new computer that I have, I don't know what the fuck going on with it, but it's not recognizing my soundboard. Yesterday it recognized it. Today it's not recognizing it. And if I turn the camera on and the soundboard on at the same time, then we have those issues that we had before. So I can't even do that for some reason. Then when the show ended the other day, when I was having those difficulties, everything was back working again fine. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to take this product to the Geek Squad. I don't troubleshoot it. I did everything I was supposed to do. Made sure all the settings are right. Went inside of the settings. Went through Device Manager. I went through all of that. The computer is reading everything. But for some reason it's not picking none of the stuff up. So it is what it is. But we're gonna rock out as long as you guys can hear me and you can see me good, because I'm looking at myself on the laptop computer. So as long as you can hear me and see me well, we good. You know what I mean? So let me know if you guys can hear this soundboard. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Let's see. I can hear right now if y'all can hear a soundboard. Let me see. All right, you guys can hear it. Y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it. Cool. All right, y'all can hear it. I know y'all can because I'm hearing it on the phone. So it is what it is. We got a little workaround. All right, cool. So now, now that we got rid of what you say, Doughboy said it's all good. Okay, cool. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure it out. Well, I'm gonna figure it out what it is. And shit. I haven't had any issues with the computer when I first bought it, but somewhat from whatever the reason may be, it's not reading my equipment. All of the drivers, the latest drivers have been uploaded. I don't know what the fuck it is. I swear to God, I don't. But anyways, shout out to School of X-Man in the building. True. Full Revolution in the building. Shout out to L. Harvey. Rockman is in the building. Knockdown 305. Shad, what's going on, fam? Steve X, what's going on, brother? He said great video today on the Charlo twins. Yes, sir, I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Sabino. Sabino, what's going on, fam? Jamie Rivera, L. Harvey, Al Money, always getting money. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Big Woo, salute to you, fam. Christopher, shout out to Christopher, salute to you, fam. It is what it is, man, etc. Let's see who else we got in the building. Let me go ahead and see, can I bring up this super chat right here? I should better bring up the super chats. I mean, I don't have a mouse, so. Shout out to Raphael. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. What did you say, Raphael? You said, how are you going to believe? He said, what you say? You said, how are you going to have me believe Canelo ain't ducking Benavidez when you are hearing rumors of Canelo facing Carlos Adames next, a natural 160-pounder? You know what? Again, I'm not trying to get you to believe anything, but I get what you're saying, Raphael. You know, Canelo, it's going to be a hard time convincing the diehard Canelo fans of that. You know what I mean? You got to convince them of that, so you know how the Canelo fans are, it is what it is. So you're going to have to convince them of that. I don't know where those rumors have come from. I don't know how true it is. Is Canelo facing Carlos Adames? I have no idea. Carlos Adames is a damn good fighter, though, but I have no idea if Canelo is facing Carlos Adames. I don't know, fam. I don't know where these rumors are coming from. We hear these rumors, right? And that's just what they be, rumors. We don't know where they're coming from. So, I mean, again, fam, I really don't know. I really don't know if this is true or not, if Canelo's facing Carlos Adames. I don't know, fam. Only way we're going to know for sure is if fam, is if something comes out about it, if it's something official. Canelo doesn't fight until May, so we'll find out.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, he doesn't fight until May. He doesn't fight until May. So how do you know a natural 160-pounder? Hold on. You know what? Like how do you know? You get what I'm saying? Like how do you know? Because he's fighting a natural 160-pounder. I don't know where did that come from? You feel me? Like where did that come from? You know, so that's where I'm at. But I do get what you're saying, though. We hearing these rumors. I don't know, fam. I don't know. What I do know and believe is that Canelo can pick whoever he wants to fight. So it is what it is. He can pick whoever he wants to fight. Shout out to Doughboy dropping out $2 super chat. He said, happy Tenderoni Friday, coach. Enjoy the day. Yes, sir. Happy Tenderoni Friday, man. Let's get into the show. Now, let me go ahead and get into the show right quick. I'm reading from the laptop. Can any fighter at the PBC beat Canelo? G Funk reached out to me. I got one of Canelo's sparring partners. His name is Joeshon. I think his name is Joeshon James. And he's gonna weigh in on this. He will be on the show. We're gonna have him on the show for like maybe 45 minutes. You know, he's a Canelo sparring partner. There's a picture of him standing right next to Canelo. So a lot of you guys probably already seen it. He was one of the guys. I think he's 7-2. And he has a story to tell, so it is what it is. He has a story to tell. I got some questions I wanted to ask him, but he has a story to tell. I'm gonna let the brother tell his story. He did. He was one of the guys. And this is the crazy part about it. You know, he's a black fighter. So I thought about Coach Eddie. Yeah, man, I told you, Coach. See, Canelo be stealing all the brothers' moves. You know, he spar all the brothers. He sparred them all. You get what I'm saying? So I was laughing because I said, yeah, I already know. Coach Eddie gonna be like, you see, Coach, I told you. He sparring all the brothers. But then he said, hey, but trust me, I do get it. You know, like some people, they really don't know. Like, man, this dude ain't gonna fight no doggone Andrade. He ain't gonna fight no Benavidez. I don't know, man. You know, it's, but whether you're a Canelo fan or not, it's very, very hard to, if Canelo don't fight Andrade next, the winner of Andrade and Benavidez, because let's stop. According to, and I have to repeat this, according to Mauricio Sulaiman, if the winner of this fight, well, according to Mauricio Sulaiman, David Benavidez is already the WBC mandatory. And that mandatory is supposed to be enforced in May. That's according to Mauricio Sulaiman. True. Now, we both know that what Mauricio Sulaiman say don't mean a goddamn thing, because it's subject to change it. He's subject to change his mind at the drop of a dime. So apparently, the current mandatory, which is the interim champion, the WBC interim champion, that guy is supposed to be the Mando right now, right? Or the Mando is supposed to be enforced in May. Supposed to go down in May, right? So, I don't know what the hell that means. It could, we enforcing it in May, but it doesn't mean that Canelo has to fight that guy right now. We forced it in May, and they got 7, 8, 9, 10 months in order to come to a deal. So we really don't know. We're dealing with Mauricio Sulaiman. And then, of course, Canelo, the cash cow face of boxing, he gonna do whatever the hell he want to do. And Al Heyman, Al Heyman gonna let him do what he want to do. So we know that, right? That's done. So I really don't know. I don't trust Mauricio Sulaiman. And I seriously doubt myself that any one of those guys, Andrade or Benavidez, will get a shot at Canelo. At least not this second fight. I don't think that get at the second fight. I doubt it. You know what I mean? But again, I could be 100% wrong, but the rumors that you heard about Canelo and Carlos Adames, I don't know about that, fam. I really don't know about that. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know if it's any validity to that. Canelo just had a fight last weekend, and, I doubt that he got an opponent picked out already. I seriously doubt that, True. Anyways, it's been a week since the fallout of Canelo versus Jermell Charlo fight in Vegas. I'm reading this, guys, from my laptop right here. Jermell got hit with some clean shots in the fights, but he didn't get knocked out. He took pride in that, right? Jermell Charlo didn't have a scratch on his face, to be fair. Nor did he really get hurt during the fight, except for the voluntary knee that he took after getting caught with a right cross in the face. He got hit with a right cross in the face. Then he started ducking down. He saw Canelo getting ready to step up to him again. And then he just went ahead and took a knee and just sat there. And he looked up like he wasn't buzzed. When he got up, he wasn't staggering. None of that. You know how when the dude get hit, get dropped, they be staggering and wild. He wasn't none of that. He just got hit. He just went ahead and took the knee, looked up at Canelo. As soon as the referee got to about 8, he stood up, rubbed his gloves off. You get what I'm saying? Then he went back to running again.
True.
Went back to running again. Canelo was trying to chase him and he was running, looking like Carl Lewis, right? Canelo fought several sparring partners, guys, in preparation for the Jermell Charlo fight. One of those guys' name is Joeshon James, was one of the sparring partners who Canelo used in order to get ready in preparation for Jermell Charlo, right? He's a 6'1" African-American stud out of Sacramento, California. He's from Sacktown.
True.
You know, I got the African-American stud thing from Jermell Charlo. I got that from Jermell Charlo. Anyways, the question, what I wanted to ask him was this: he's a 25-year-old prospect, guys, and he's in the middleweight division. So he's a 25-year-old middleweight, right? 25-year-old, he's still a prospect, and he sparred Canelo a lot in preparation for the fight. For what I'm learning, I think he was in camp for 2 weeks, sparring with Canelo for 2 weeks. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to get his perspective on how he saw that fight play out between Jermell Charlo and Canelo. Since he was one of the guys that was in there, one of the sparring partners, and he was there for 2 weeks, I wanted to get his perspective on it, right? What was his experience like sparring Canelo? I also would like his take on who does he believe would beat Canelo, or at least who would put up a better fight at the PBC. Many fans want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez. A lot of Canelo fans don't want to see that fight.
True.
I wonder why. Some fans want Canelo to fight Demetrius Andrade. A lot of Canelo fans don't want to see that fight neither.
True.
I wonder why. Let's go down the list of potential opponents Canelo could face at the PBC, and let's see if any of these guys or any of these fights will materialize. Please participate in the poll. I'm going to make a poll right now. Please participate in the poll, guys, and choose which opponent in the super middleweight division. The super middleweight division, that's key. Would you like Canelo to fight next? So I'm not talking about a guy from the middleweight division, welterweight division, junior middleweight division. I'm talking about which fighter would you like to see Canelo fight next in the super middleweight division, the division that he is currently the undisputed super middleweight, the undisputed champion of the world in. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to do. So let's get into the show. As a matter of fact, let me create this poll right quick. Let me create a poll, and bear with me, guys. Let me go ahead and do this right now. Because we're gonna go by the votes. We're gonna go by the votes, right? I want to see what the people say. I want to see what the people in the chat. So let me make a poll. Hold on. All right, there we go. Bear with me, guys. Start a poll. Who do you want to see Canelo fight next? All right, so give me 4 fighters. I know 2 of them. You guys going to say Benavidez. I know that's 1. You guys going to say Andrade. I know that's 2. Give me 2 more fighters that you want to see Canelo fight. That's in the super middleweight division. Alonzo Almeida said Beterbiev or Bivol. Those guys are those guys are light heavyweights. Benavidez, okay. Fotek said Morrell. Fotek said Morrell. Okay, cool. David Morrell, Andrade, David Benavidez. Let's see, Benavidez. What's the 4th one? He said Crawford. Crawford is a welterweight. Crawford is a welterweight. Yeah, it has to be a super middleweight. The reason why I say it has to be a super middleweight is because I don't want to leave any era for, oh man, that's a small guy. He pulling another small guy up. I want to get away from that. I want to get away from the small guy thing. So he's putting a small guy up. So I want to see who you want to see him fight in the super middleweight division. Mobili, somebody said Mobili. Okay. Is Mobili a super middleweight? How to spell Mobili's name? Is it M-B-I-L-L-I-E? Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Shout out to Ray the Reaper. Shout out to Doughboy. Shout out to Killer Man. Shout out to OG Juan Carlo. Shout out to the Boston Scientist. Let's see. Hold on. Let's pull it up over here. Damn. I got my keyboard. I have my keyboard right there. Which guys you want to see? Nah, not Mughal. Super middleweight. As a matter of fact, super middleweight division. Who you want to see in the super middleweight division? What is the word? Oh, Christian Mobili. Okay, Mobili. M-B-I-L-L-I. Okay, I didn't know how to spell his last name. M-B-I-L-L-I. Okay, Mobili. Christian Mobili. Okay. Okay, I got you. All right, so we have 4 names. We got Demetrius Andrade, we have David Benavidez, we have David Morrell, and we have Christian Mobili. These are the 4 super middleweights that, so I want to know which one you guys want to see Canelo fight next. The poll is up. Please participate in the poll. Please, you guys, please vote because I want everybody vote to count. So please participate in the poll. All right, now, before we get into the show, you ought to know how we do it. We got to say all praise is due to the Most High, the most exalted, and as they say, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Hey, somebody said, he said Steve Nelson, so-called Steve Nelson. You know what? I would love to see that fight for so-called Steve Nelson, but he ain't gonna get that fight. He won't get that fight, fam. He won't. So, you know what I mean? One, he's not with the PBC. So now that Canelo's over there with the PBC for 2 more fights, who are the guys you guys want to see him fight? This ain't got nothing to do with me or nothing. We made a poll. It's in the chat. You guys have to make the votes in order to see. What you guys say is what's going to count here, not me. You know what I mean? I'm out of it. So I know that he's going to fight whoever he wants to fight. And he more than likely he ain't gonna fight who you guys want him to fight. I'm pretty much know that. But I mean, just see who you guys want to see him fight, right? So it is what it is. Shout out to Majestic. Man. Majestic, you dropped that half a dub on your boy. Shout out to Doughboy.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, happy Tender Running Friday, coach. He said, enjoy the day. Yes, sir, I will. Shout out to Majestic.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Yeah, man. The Majestic say, he said, Coach Canelo. He said, Coach, the Canelo ducking narrative will be endless until the day he retires. He said there will always be someone he is ducking, even though the list has gotten narrow and narrow over the years. So, Majestic, let me ask you a question. Who do you want to see Canelo fight next? I'm with you on that. Canelo ducking there. Okay, let's put all that aside. I'm pretty sure you're a Canelo fan. So, can any Canelo fans? I definitely want to hear from Canelo fans. Who do you guys, if you're a Canelo fan, you love Canelo, who do Canelo fans want to see him fight next? Shout out to Keys Bulldogs.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that, bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, fam? You say the Mexican Monster is the best and next for Canelo. Okay, cool. Again, what I want to do, I don't want to distract. I don't want to talk about the past. I don't want to talk about, oh man, what he did, this is 72. Forget all of that. My thing is, if you are a Canelo fan, who do you Canelo fans and other boxing fans who want to see him fight next? Because I'm looking at this poll, and there's one guy that's winning by a landslide. I'm talking about super middleweights. I'm not talking about middleweights. I'm not talking about junior middleweights. I'm not talking about welterweights. I'm not talking about light heavyweights. I'm talking about in the super middleweight division. The division that Canelo currently is undisputed at. Which fighter in the super middleweight division that you want to see Canelo fight next? All right, shout out to Bocio. Bocio said that he said, I'm a Canelo fan, I want Benavidez. Square Circle say Benavidez. Ruben Allen say Andrade. Eileen says Benavidez. Flash say he said DB gets folded in half by Canelo, but that ain't telling me who you want to see him fight. John Destruction say shout out to I Am Cam. What you say, Cam? Shout out to Cam Edwards. Cam say he said I want to see Canelo versus Benavidez. Okay. John Destruction say Coca Videz. All right. Benavidez. Fotex say the Mexican Monster. Brady 12 say the Cuban Assassin. Square Circle say I'm a Canelo fan. Okay. All right. That's what y'all want to see, right? Okay, cool. All right, for sure. So it looked like most people are saying Benavidez. So far in the poll, what we got in the poll? In the poll, we have 195 votes thus far, and 83% are saying Benavidez. There's a lot of Canelo fans that want to see Canelo fight Dave Benavidez. They say Benavidez don't deserve the right. You know, he ain't earned the shot. They say he lost his belt twice. They said that's what a lot of them say. Like most Canelo fans that I see, they don't say they want to see him. I'm just saying the ones that I come across. You know, I'm saying online. You know, hold on. We got our guest that came on. Joeshon James is in the building. Shout out to Abdul Wakil dropping that $2 super chat. What did he say, fam? He said I want to see Pendelo Alvaroy off that special meat. Hey, boy, there y'all go, boy. There y'all go. Hold on, guys. I got a guest coming on. Let me go ahead and bring Joeshon on. Shout out to Joel Gavin. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, I'm a Canelo fan, and I want to see him fight the winner of Benavidez and Andrade. Let's not discredit his win against Charlo because he made it look easy. I don't think nobody's is discrediting it. I mean, Charlo ran. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, those are the facts. I think, my eyes showed me that, so it is what it is. But I get your position. You're a Canelo fan, so I really understand your mentality for real. But the guy ran, Canelo won. He made it look easy, and Jermell Charlo made it look easy as well. All right now, man, we have our guest on right now. This brother right here named Joeshon James right now. What they call you, brother?
Sean Time.
Sean Time?
Yeah, Sean Time. Yeah, Sean Time on shows.
All right, Sean James, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you so much for coming on the show, brother. Salute. Let's give this brother a round of applause. Round of applause. Listen, man, you say, Sean, talk to me, fam. How you been?
Oh, man, I've been good, man. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with the opportunity to be able to travel the world and be in different camps and fight on different shows, man, just to display my skill set, So,
man, listen, bro. I heard a lot about you. The first time I've ever heard of you, though, I saw a picture of you, and I'm actually looking at it right now on my phone. I saw a picture of you standing next to Canelo. Were you in camp with Canelo in preparation for the Charlo fight?
Yeah, I was in camp for 2 weeks with Canelo and sparring, training alongside of him and just soaking up all that game, man. So yeah, I think I was a big part in him executing the game plan against Charlo because I pretty much was a mirror image of Charlo in there sparring when I seen the fight. I pretty much was like me in there sparring, pretty much. It was like deja vu a little bit when I was watching the fight.
Yeah. Hey, so hold on. Okay, so you said you was mimicking Charlo, and when you was sparring Canelo. Am I right?
Well, pretty much I was boxing and moving against Canelo, setting up certain shots, but Canelo, he's so strong, and he's just a chess. He's in there thinking on his next move, and we sparring 4-minute rounds. So he's just in there thinking. He's downloading the data, and then he's attacking. So he's ahead of his game right now.
Okay, so okay, so you said you were mimicking Jermell Charlo. Were you running when you running in the 2 weeks you were sparring Canelo? Were you running?
Not how Charlo was running. I was boxing. I was moving, fainting. and jab into the body. But Charlo was he talked a good talk, but he did not stand up on his game plan. And yeah, he was just there for a payday, I think.
So when you were there, did
Uh-huh.
you gravel at the majesty of Canelo? Because I know Canelo's a great fighter. I had a brother tell me that no, coach, you don't understand. It's just when they get in the ring with Canelo, it's just that his majesty and greatness is what made Jermell Charlo crumble. And I said, I don't know what made him crumble. All I know is the nigga was running. That's what
Nah.
I saw. He ran from the first round to the 12th round and
At the-
anywhere in between. So that's what I saw.
Nah, at the end of the day, man, he get dressed in the morning just like you. You know, he got two legs just like any other man. So at the end of the day, this is our job. This is what we do. We fight. So at the end of the day, you got to go in there and do your job. So I think he was just there for a payday, really. Cause
Man, talk to me about this. Who are some of the fighters that you trained with?
Erickson Lubin, Joshua Boati. And a few other local fighters here out here in the Bay, but as far as the big names, that's pretty much the big names right there.
Man, so Erickson Lubin, you know, you've been in some of his training camps right here in Florida, because he's in Florida with me. I'm in Florida.
Yeah, he brought me out to Florida out in June earlier this year, and we stayed out there for 2 weeks, and he trained. I see why they call him the Hammer, man. He hit pretty hard, so yeah, that was a good experience, man.
What are your thoughts? Give me some of your thoughts that you fought on the Canelo undercard. I don't think he was on the televised version of it. Mm-hmm. But talk to me about that, man. I you know that in a controversy, sort of say what are some of the issues that you felt that you had in that particular fight on the undercard? Who was the guy that you fought as well?
Man, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he's a Kazakhstanian guy, and at the last minute, I'm warming up, and we're scheduled for a 6-round bout. They come in the back, and they say, we're switching you to a 4-round. We're limited on time. So I said, let's just get it over with. So I talked to my team real quick, 30 seconds. Let's just go. I'm already in kill mode. I'm ready to go. But I think that was pretty much part of their game plan, because they spar Canelo too, and they're more a part of Canelo's camp than I was. So I think that was part of their game plan to kind of throw me off a little bit. But I stuck to the game plan, and I boxed this guy. This guy was a so-called hard hitter. He knocks everybody out, but he ain't probably like a real pure boxer like me. And I feel like I got the job done, but the judges, they didn't see it that way. So it ended up being the majority draw, split decision draw.
Well, what it is, man, the politics of boxing is when you're not the house fighter,
exactly.
You know, and they bringing people in, you know, the house fighter has to always win, unless he gets knocked out. If he don't get knocked out, you know, you could be beating that dude. You know, I don't know how many rounds you fought him, but you could be beating that dude. It could be a shutout. It could be you could outland this dude, you know, 100 punches to one each round. You can alter that. If that guy make it to the 12th round, you know, in order to prevent it from being such a blatant robbery, which that does happen in boxing, you know, okay, it's a draw. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How do you feel about that? Did you feel that you should have gotten the nod?
Oh yeah, most definitely I should have got the nod, man. I was in there having fun, man. I was in there just tagging him up, beating his face up, and it just sucks. The politics is at an all-time high right now, man. It's just like they switched it, and then I was supposed to be televised, and then I wasn't non-televised. Just a whole bunch of stuff that went on before. But my job at the end of the day is getting there and perform, and that's exactly what I did. And I don't have any excuses, nothing. Like, I leave no stones unturned in camp. My preparation, my confidence, everything is my preparation. And this was a fight that I should have got my hand raised, but you know, it don't stop the ball from rolling. And I'm back in the gym. I've been training, getting ready for these next fights. I probably got 2 more fights for the end of the year, so I'm training hard right now. Are
you with a promoter at the moment?
I'm not actually. We've been doing it all independent for 9 fights. Me and my coach, we've been just learning and growing at the same time, man. So yeah.
Have you thought about trying to? I heard Canelo has his own promotional company.
Yeah,
have you tried to get signed to Canelo's promotional company?
No, hopefully he can get a hold of that tape and see that I beat his teammate, and they were confident that I can beat this guy during camp anyway. But hopefully he gets a hold of it, and then we get a call pretty soon. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But you know, I don't get my hopes up. I just train. That's what I do. I'm here to fight. I want to bring that old school fight back, where sign a contract, we fight next week. You know, I ain't with the back and forth.
Yeah.
I'll call you out. We fighting soon. You know. So,
I mean, it is what it is, brother, man. Like right now, you don't have a promoter.
yeah.
So I mean, it's gonna be kind of rough. And
Exactly.
then knowing when you go into a fight, you know, with the house fighter, the promoter's fighter, you're
Exactly.
gonna have to, you gotta knock that guy out. You gotta drop him. You know, of course you gotta have time to do it, but that's the only way to guarantee a victory.
Exactly.
So and that's the problem. But let me get the super chats out of the way. Shout out to Joel. For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, I'm a Canelo fan and I want to see him fight the winner Benavidez and Andrade. Okay, I already read that one. Shout out to Turbo for dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, if Andrade beats Benavidez, do people who want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo right now still want to see that fight? I mean, I do. I do still. You know, I mean, whoever deserves a shot in the super middleweight division, I mean, they deserve a shot at the title. I don't care who it is. You know, that's how I see it. You know, your last three opponents had a combined record of 24-0. You fought a guy by the name of Richard Brewer Jr. You fought Javier Martinez, and you fought Albacan. I don't know how to say his name. Albacan Akmakul. That's the last guy, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, you should have won all three, but you got 2 draws in the KO. How do you feel about that?
Man, that's what I do. I mean, as I said, it's my job. My job is to fight whoever they put in front of me. I'm like, let's sign the contract. Let's do it, because I know I can beat these guys, and I'm not scared of no guy because he's just Kazakstani because he hit hard. I neutralized all that, all his attributes. I neutralized it, and I beat him at his own game. But that's what I want to bring back. I want to bring back exciting fighting. Like, oh man, Sean, he fighting everybody, man. He beating these guys, and I want to bring confidence back to Sacramento. I want to do what Diego Corrales did, but bigger. You know, I want to do it at a bigger scale. So I just want to get my name out there and fight these good fighters, man.
What are some of the other prospects you checking out in the middleweight division? Eric Priest, those guys. Also Amino Williams, Elijah Garcia. You know,
those literally my top 3 right there. Eric Priest, we might fight him soon. He ducked me twice. Emma Williams, I want to see him a good test like me. I think I'll be a good test for Emma Williams. And then Elijah Garcia, I mean, he did all right his last fight. He got the KO, but the first 4 rounds was pretty much like a slugfest, and I think it was part of his game plan a little bit. But I think I'll tear these guys up. 160 is for the taking right now, man. Like I could slowly creep up and get high up in the rankings, but it's like, man, they're not giving me my fair shake. But I know 160 is for the taking right now, because there's nobody really exciting at 160. But I know I can creep up there and get up there and take a few belts, man.
How did Canelo's team get in contact with you in order to get, like, how did that phone call happen where you got invited to come out to his camp and spar with him for 2 weeks?
Man, I don't even know. My coach just was all like, "You want to go spar Canelo?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So everybody goes through my coach to get to me. So I let my coach handle all my networking and stuff. Like I said,
what's your coach name?
Andreas Martinez. Andreas Martinez, man. Shout out to him. And tough individual right there. But like I said, you got to go through my coach to get to me. But he just said, "You want to go sparking?" I said, "Hell yeah, man. That's only going to elevate me." And then fight. And then at the same time, he was like, "You want to fight also?" And it's like, "Yeah, let's send the contract. Let's fight." So it all worked out, being in Tahoe, 8,000 elevation, for 2 weeks, just training, just beating myself down, man, make sure I'm in the best shape. And then to only go I'm training for 6, and then to only go 4 rounds. So it sucked, but the experience is just, I'm taking it to the next level with me. And then a lot of the stuff that Canelo was doing in camp, I'm to the gym, 4-minute rounds, head movement, slowing it down and sparring, picking my shots. So, you know, it's just I'm just gonna elevate from here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Raider Reaper. He got a question for you. Okay. He said another Canelo sparring partner, Ely Ball, said that Charlo. He said before the Charlo fight that he fatigues early. I guess he's saying Canelo. Did you notice any fatigue versus Canelo, or was it just smoke and mirrors from what the guy's saying?
Well, sparring, he was coming down in weight. I'm not too sure how that was affecting him, but from what Ellis and Chiron was saying when they were there, when Canelo was about probably 190, that he was pretty sharp, but he was coming down in weight, so you know that plays a big role in sparring. But as far as fight, Nah, Canelo, he looked good, man. He looked good. He stuck to the game plan, and that's pretty much what he trained in the camp for, was to break him
Yeah,
down. Go
yeah.
big.
I mean, his stamina. I mean, to me, Sean, his stamina looked pretty good in that Charlo fight. Like
Yeah.
he
Mind you,
was.
he sparring 4 minute rounds, 14 rounds, 4 minute rounds. So I mean, and he going all out each round, man.
Yeah,
So,
12 rounds. You talking about 4 minute rounds. So what is it? That's if he's fighting
Man.
3, that's 12. 12. That
yeah, that's another 12. Yeah, 14
12 minute.
for that. Yeah. So man,
So what is it? So what is it that you got, man? I'm hoping like hell, bro. You can get signed to. If you can get signed to Canelo Promotions,
man.
I'm pretty sure you are guaranteed to be able to get fights. Because
Yeah.
I think Ed Reynoso, those guys are going to make sure that you get fights anytime Canelo fights, and maybe even other fights, man. So, bro,
Yeah.
if you can make that happen, I mean, the simple fact that your trainer was able to land you in that training camp
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's crazy because they like my style. They like how I fight, and they like to spar, and they were happy with everything. So, it just sucks that I didn't get the win. I mean, it would have been a cherry on top with the win. But I mean, a draw is not a loss. But then again, people say it's not a loss. But then again, it's not a win to me either. It's just stagnant, and I'm trying to break through that ceiling and get to the next level. But we'll get there. Just gotta stay patient. And I've been patient all this time, and look what has come of it. Canelo and these big undercards and ESPN. So it's just going to get bigger from here. Whether we have a promoter or not, it's going to happen.
So you saying you fought Canelo 14-minute rounds?
No.
4-minute round.
4 minute rounds. He was doing 14 rounds with 3 different sparring partners, me and 2 other guys. But
okay,
me only took six rounds of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is? Give us a backstory about who you are. Let the people know exactly who you are. Like how you got started in boxing.
Oh man, I started. How I got into boxing was fight with my brother in the room when we were kids, and we just happened to have a pair of gloves laying around, and my pop said, "Hey, if y'all gonna fight, let's put on these gloves." We went to the kitchen, we duked it out, settled our little argument, and we went to the gym from there. We went to the parking lot actually from there. Then we went to the gym, and from there started winning silver gloves and golden gloves, and started traveling. And I started to see like, man, boxing can take me places. So I stuck with it, and national rank number 2 in my weight class. Was going to fight. I fought Troy Isley in the amateurs. Was almost fought Amma Williams and Javier. Like I know all those guys from the amateurs, but and then now I'm here. I took a little break. I had a back injury, but that was my only layoff for about a year and a half. That was my only break from boxing. And ever since then, I've been back. The pandemic slowed it down a little bit, but we opened up our own gym. We left this other gym that was downtown. We started our own gym, and ever since then, I've just been consistent. I haven't done anything. People be like, what are you be doing? What are you be doing? Like, man, I just stay consistent. I run, I work out, and I just stay working on my craft. And now here we are. Everything I said that I wanted to do, fight on ESPN, fight on Showtime, everything came true. But still got a lot more to prove, man. A lot more to show.
I mean, again, you're 7-2. You don't have any losses, but you have 2 draws. As I said, man, the thing is the politics of boxing, man. When these promoters are calling you in and they want, hey, man, we want our fighter to get some work. They may get in contact with your manager. Hey, man, we want our fighter to get some work. So, get some work. That could mean anything. Get some work. We just want them to come in and, our fighter want to get some rounds with them and stuff like that. More than likely, that guy is the house fighter. You're going to get jobbed if you fighting on someone else's platform.
Yeah.
You really gotta, man. You gotta like damn near beat that dude to death.
But mind you, I've been hearing this a lot. And you gotta knock him out. But this Kazakhstani guy, he didn't had over 300 amateur fights, international, no headgear. He's been fighting no headgear since he was probably like 14. So it's like, if I did everything I need to do to beat this guy, and it's like I shouldn't have to knock these guys out. But I've been hearing that a lot. But it's like, man, it kind of sucks. It's like it's kind of slap in the face. It's like, man, I beat this guy like clear as day, man. I punched him, landed shots, cleaner, bigger shots, and for me to not get the win is just it's like politics at an all-time high. But it's like I'm still appreciative to Showtime, PBC, GTB promotions. You know, I'm still appreciative for opportunity, Canelo team and everybody. So we'll be back. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray the Reaper, man. Hey, okay. He said Roland Romero was and is a glorified sparring partner for crying. I guess he's trying to say Ryan Garcia, Tank, and Haney, who is now a world champion. And Roland Romero's a world champion, so I don't think he's a glorified sparring partner anymore. He said, do you see yourself following a similar path?
Nah, yeah, see, that's what I was thinking about that the other day. Like, man, I don't want to be just in camps and sparring, man. But it's like, if I'm being in a camp, I want to be set up with a fight after. Because I know a lot of guys who they go into camp, they train hard for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, they breaking their body down, and then they go back home with no fight. I'm like, I always tell my guys, I said, if I'm going into camp, set me up with a fight on the undercard. That's the least you can do. Right. If you're not gonna pay me, give me a fight on the undercard. Give me one of the other. So my biggest thing is always this: is if I'm gonna go into camp, set me up with a fight after, because I'm not gonna be training and breaking my body down, being away from my family, and not gonna have a fight and just go back to training regular after the camp is over. So
did you get paid? Did you get paid on the Spar Canelo?
Yes, I did. Yeah. It's $1,500 a week, plus free housing and everything. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay, $1,500 a week, 2 weeks. So that you better. Oh man, $3,000.
Yeah,
oh man,
that's better than working a full-time job. Shit.
hey, listen, man. Y'all got to tell Canelo, man, he got to break more bread, dog. But listen, Sean got paid $1,500. Canelo got a net worth of about $200 million. Right. He being cheap. Being cheap right now.
Yeah, nah, it's like I don't be trying to, like I said, I don't be trying to chase because I was for a while trying to chase the money. Then I lost a few fights, like trying to negotiate, and they passed me up. But it's like, no, the opportunity is bigger than the money. Sometimes, you got to kind of think about that. Like the opportunity is bigger than the money. Like,
yeah. So, well, that's how they pitch it to you, anyways. They pitch it to you like that. Well, yeah, that you got the opportunity to be on, but I, when you're in the position that you're in, you gotta kind of like do what you got to do in order to get to where you're trying to go. So I do understand that.
Exactly.
Did you get paid on the fight on the undercard?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And they switched my rounds to less rounds, so I got paid the same, which I guess was a good thing that I got paid more for only 4 rounds. But yeah. But even then, people tell me I should have got paid more for that fight too.
Yeah. I got you. So what? So you plan on fighting? What you said another 2 weeks? Before the years?
You cut out. What'd you say?
No, you said you plan on fighting this month? Not this month, but before the year's out.
There's a show in Fresno, California. Robert Garcia is throwing he's throwing the show in Fresno. I should be hearing back next week for that, and then the Devin Haney undercard at the Chase Center in San Francisco, which is only an hour away from me. So that's might be 2 fights for the end of the year.
All right, shout out to Don Juan. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, do you feel that you are a better fighter after your time with Canelo?
Man, definitely a better fighter, mentally, physically, man, everything. It's just.
You went out. Yeah, your phone went out.
I mean, there's nothing to do but to get better. There's nothing to do but to get better from that 2 weeks of sparring and hanging around and being around somebody you watch on TV for the last 10 years, beat up all your favorite fighters. So, yeah, definitely a better fighter. I'm going in the ring with a lot more confidence.
Yeah, absolutely. So you out of the Bay Area, right?
Yes, sir. I'm in Sacramento, California.
Okay, you in the Bay. What gym are you training out of currently?
Me and my coach, we got our own gym. We're private, pretty much. We train people who want to strictly fight. Dre's Boxing. We're out here kind of like where it's like a bunch of car garages, so you wouldn't even notice it was a gym until you open up the garage door.
Right. Right.
So yeah, no AC. If it's hot, it's hot in here. If it's cold in here, and you got to get it how it's getting. So, you know,
Do you have a job?
nah, I don't work. I don't work. I gotta be full time with it. You know, you can't have no backup plan right now.
Yeah, yeah. So some, I mean, 'cause, some fighters they do have they work. I mean, Marvin Hagler, when he was coming up, he was a boxer, he was a pro, but he had a construction job as well. So some fighters you got to do what you got to do because
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, but I've been blessed to have people I can lean on, and you know, help me get by when times get rough. But
so
I'm,
right so right now
uh-huh.
you in the middleweight division. The middleweight landscape. You have Jermell Charlo. He's the WBC champion who hasn't fought in over 2.5 years. So I don't know what's going on with that. Carlos Adames, I think he is the WBC intern champion. You have Janabek. Janabek is the WBO champion. He's the email. Well, they call him the email champ because he didn't fight for it. He got elevated.
Right.
Well, that's what they say. Like, that's what a lot of these guys say. If you haven't fought for the title, you the email champ. This and that. But I think they like to pick and choose who they like to call that. Call the email champ depending on who the fighter is. But I don't know who has the WBA super and IBF in the middleweight division. So right now you want to get, from what I've been learning, if you get the 10-0, 11-0, or 12-0,
Right.
then maybe you can get picked up by a promoter.
Mm-hmm.
So is that your goal?
Yeah, that's my goal, is to get past this little threshold of 10-0, 11-0, and actually, Janabek has been offered for 2025 year if I stay consistent and keep working. ESPN Top Rank already reached out and said we can be a possible challenger in 2025. So, you know, I got things to look forward to. I just got to keep winning, and we're probably gonna slow it down with these tougher opponents and just get some cakewalks. But
Did you think about getting some fights down in Mexico?
nah, I ain't going back to Mexico. I heard something about a ref. He overturned the decision of the fighter and he gave it to like some guy he knows. So it's like, I don't know. I'm done. I'm done. I did that the first 3 fights and I'm done going back to Mexico. I mean, there's no reason to go back.
What?
Yeah.
You said hold on. What happened? You said a fighter. What happened? I never heard of that. What happened?
The ref went to the commission and got the fight overturned. And then the fighter who won got a call a week later saying, "Hey, you actually lost that fight. Look on your box rec." So
how the hell he did that?
that's all I'm saying. I'm like,
so the fighter, so he won the fight in the ring.
one fight, but the ref saw it differently, and he went to the commissioner or whatever out there, and he got it overturned. And then the guy who thought he won got a call saying, "Look at your box rec. You lost that fight."
Man, so when did he? What the fuck? I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
So yeah, I'm like, nah. Let me say, yeah. After I heard that, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Oh, bruh, this is, oh my God.
That's all I'm saying. It's crazy out here, man. The politics is at an all-time high right now, man.
That ain't politics. That's corruption.
Yeah, that's corruption. Yeah, that's corruption right there. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, yeah, nah. We stand in the States, man.
Yeah. So did the guy get knocked? Well, he couldn't have got knocked out.
Yeah, he just probably got outclassed or what? I don't know.
Man, 2023, bro. But that's crazy.
Yeah, nah. That's all I needed to hear. Nah, but like I said, I got stuff in the talks. I got a lot of stuff in talks right now. People want to help out and reach out and get me on shows with on A side. So I appreciate it and everything, but it's like I don't want to train for somebody that I know I can beat up. I want to challenge myself in training and just elevate myself to that next level and going to these fights with the highest confidence, beating these guys that like I call them phonies with these good records, but once you go and you look at the opponents, they fakes, So I like to go out and expose these guys like Eric Priest. I hope I get him soon. Who else? Am I willing? I think he good, but I don't think he really been tested. So, but hopefully I got two. Hopefully two before the end of the year.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. This is all I can tell you, brother, man. Right now, you know the position that you're in. You're 9 and what you're 7 and what you're 9-2.
7-2. So yeah, 9-0.
All right, so you're 7-2. Really, you should be 9-0.
Exactly.
But right now, you know, you working your way from the bottom.
Exactly.
And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Boxing is a very, very brutal sport, which you already know the physical part of it, but it's even more brutal in the business aspect of it.
Man, I'm starting to learn that the business side of it. Like I said, I just fight, but the business side is I'm starting to get a little bit of it. Everybody kind of want to dip and dab at the pot of the money, and they just want to, you know.
I mean, and not only that, just the money, but you know, the judges. Some of these fights you may go into, the winner has already been determined before you step in the ring.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So.
But I'm gonna keep fighting. That's what I do. I'm gonna keep fighting, man. Like I said, I've been taking that mindset, start knocking these guys out. So I'm gonna start training, maybe change up my training a little bit, and start doing that. Training towards.
Yes, you know, just listen, man. It seems like you have a good trainer. Just keep reaching out. You know, keep reaching out to the Canelo camp, man. Like,
exactly.
Hopefully you can get on with them. Hopefully you can get with a good promoter. I mean, a lot of it's very hard trying to do it. You see, right now you're doing it the long way, of course, because it's hard right now. But just have faith in your abilities. They know what they say. If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. Exactly. Keep working out. Keep training. You know, just keep working out. Keep training, man. You know, you never know when you're going to get that phone call. Be on point, and just understand that whatever situation that you go in, you want to put your best foot forward. Because, you know, you can't control what the judges do. You can't control what the referee can do. But what you can control is what your two hands can do. The left and the right. You can control that. You know what I mean? So.
Sure. Definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that with me going forward, man.
But let people know how they can get in contact with you, Sean.
Yeah, my only social media is Instagram, the number 2 Sean and the number 3. So 2 Sean 3. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Keep everybody updated with my fights, my training. And I just need to start posting a little bit more too and building up my social media. I know that plays a big part in the boxer's backstory and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be posting a lot more content from behind the scenes of the Charlo, and then training with Canelo and stuff. A lot of behind the scenes stuff. So you guys tap in with the Instagram and stuff.
Hey, so how was Canelo? You was able to train with him, man. Was he? How did he treat you when you was out there?
Oh man, I think it was the weight cut. He was a little bit snappy. He kind of kicked all the fighters out the gym because it's at a fitness gym, and then he got the ring up top, but he got all the weights and everything at the bottom, the sauna, and I guess I was walking around with my shirt off. Another fighter was walking around with his shirt off, and maybe the staff might have got back to him, and he said nobody can use the gym. You guys go to the bathroom and come up, and that's it. So that was one of that was like the second day. I was like, damn. So I told my coach, because he's Mexican. I said, hey, go talk to him, see if I can use the gym because I got to fight. And he's like, nah, one person messes it up, everybody messes it up. So yeah, so I was like, but I can't take it personal, man. It's his name,
his gym, yeah.
His business, you know, that everything is gonna fall back on him. So he got nipped in the bud, and I ain't taking it personal. But other than that, last day of sparring, we was all happy. He was taking pictures. He signed hella stuff for us, and he's a good guy, man. Good guy. You got to meet him.
All right, man. Well, Sean, listen, man, it was a pleasure having you. I want to get you back on the show. Just please let me know when you have another fight coming up. We will announce it on here, man. Want to support you, brother. You know, boxing is comprised of a lot of brothers like yourself.
Yes,
you know, from Mexico, yourself, all over the world. Just people, just blue collar fighters who really trying to get it from the mud and make it work. And you know, it's a tough sport, brutal business. But man, just stay focused, man. You got a home here. You got a home here, man. So you can get at me anytime.
I appreciate you. I'm gonna tap in with you.
All right, man. Salute, man. Shout out to Sean. And I'll drop your I also drop your Instagram, your Instagram in the link in the chat as well. Okay.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, salute, man. Shout out to Joeshon James, man. Salute, brother. Round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, hold on. The fuck? Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm like, damn. Okay, the brother, bro, I ain't never heard of that. So he said that. Y'all heard what he said? Dude won the fight. And again, I don't think that's just Mexico neither. I think that going all over the world. That probably going over here in America too. Dude won the fight. He thinking everything Gucci, everything straight. And they say, he look on Box Rec. Wait a minute, man. Goddamn, my nigga. You lost. What you mean you lost? I knocked that dude. Hey, I put hands and foots on this dude. No, dog, Boss Rex say, you hog head cheese whoop you. Man, I knocked hog head cheese out in 3 rounds. He got knocked out. I dropped him a couple of times. I did all of that. Hey, what did it say, Food Revolution? You said you missed it. Hey, move Food Revolution. Listen, I dropped him a couple of times. I knocked him down. What you mean I lost? Listen, I put hands and foots on him. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Bro, listen, bro. Like, listen. Check this out. Check this out, fam. Listen, man. Hold on. Let me drop these phone lines. We got enough likes? Yeah, we got over 200 likes. Let me drop the phone line. We got to get the likes up some more. But let me go ahead and drop these phone lines, man. Y'all call the show, bro. So right now, let's see where the poll at. The poll, we got 462 votes. I'm not going to tell y'all who winning the poll right now. But it's one guy that's winning the poll right now. I tell you what. I give you a hint who's winning this poll right now. Shout out to Joeshon James, man. Joeshon James in the building, man. Hopefully, man, we're gonna, I always like the blue collar fighters, man, who working on their way up from the bottom. I'm always root for those guys, man, because it is what it is. But right now, man, you got an idea who winning.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jermell the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Canelo.
Hey, now you guys know, before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due. Well, we already said it already, but we're going to say it again. All praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. I think the PBC will be fighting on Black Prime, BOK Prime. Which Prime it is? Is it BOK Prime or Amazon Prime? Which one it is? I'm hearing they're going to be on some Prime. They're going to be on Optimus Prime, BOK Prime, Amazon Prime. They're going to be on one of the Primes. But listen, man, we already know that they're going to be on one of the Primes. But if you sit there watching this show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Nah, he ain't fighting Maul. He fighting the dude that Mike Tyson said. I've been listening to them dudes from Baltimore too long. Dude, the Mexican Monster. The Mexican Monster is winning this poll by a landslide. We got 485 votes, and boy, the Mexican Monster is winning by a landslide, boy. Boy, I'm talking about out of 486 votes, 84% of the people thus far say they want to see Saul Canelo Alvarez fight the Mexican Monster. Lord have mercy. True. Anyways, now this for all the cream corn niggas out there. If you a cream corn nigga, I want to dedicate this to you.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
got some cream corn. You know, if I have a couple of cream, listen, I had a cream corn nigga come at me on Twitter. You know, I'm dominating Twitter right now, guys. You know, you guys know I'm undisputed over here on YouTube. So now I'm going to Twitter. You know, I'm knocking Wakandas out, one Wakanda at a time. Like, I got niggas on Twitter that, you know, they listen, they hate my guts. They call me coon all the time, say all that shit, right? Guess what? I say, I'm like, why is this nigga feed? Why is this nigga post keep coming up on my feed? I click on the nigga post, come to find out the nigga following me. I ain't following him, but he following me. True. Nigga, I got Wakanda niggas from everywhere following the old boy. They be following the old boy, hate watching. Nigga be mad at the motherfucker. I can't stand that whole ass nigga, man. F that man, fuck that nigga coach. I hate that nigga, dog. I hate him. What you gonna be doing today? Oh, I'm gonna be tuning into that whole ass nigga coach Malachi. Well, if you hate that nigga so much, why you be watching him all the time? I don't know, dog. It's an addiction. It's an addiction, dog. I hate the nigga, but I keep watching him. You know, I can't stop watching him. You get what I'm saying? Niggas hate watch because a nigga say something that they don't like. I'm like, but dude, you know I'ma always say something that you don't like because you don't like me and I damn sure don't like you. So why are you watching me? Like, why would you get your blood pressure all up for nothing? You get what I'm saying? Why would they want to get his blood pressure all up? Yeah, nigga, I just want to watch this old hoe. I don't like that nigga, dog. Nigga getting mad. No, you ain't getting no pussy. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no pussy. You're broke. You ain't get, you know, you're smoking on Nick Sacks. You're sitting at your baby mama house. Your mama house. Juicy Juice is gone. The Kool-Aid gone. The sugar gone. The milk gone. The cereal gone. The variety pack chips gone. Everything gone. Dishes in the sink. I mean, you just a no good. You just a good for nothing ass, Nick Sack ass nigga. But yet you want to sit here and hate watch a nigga all goddamn day. I never understood it. True. You get what I'm saying? I never understood it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Hey, he say, coach, put your cape on. You black Superman. Nah, hell no. I ain't shit. I ain't no black Superman. I ain't here to save the day. I'm here to destroy niggas. That's what I'm here to do. If I listen, a Wakanda nigga, oh, yo, I'm here to destroy Wakanda niggas. I'm going to save his ass for the ditch and the graveyard. True. Where you going at, coach, man? Oh, look at that. Here I come to save the day. Nigga, coach sitting there flying to save the day. Hold on, what are you doing, coach? Coach coming to save the day. Well, what you got going on, coach? Yeah, man, I'm coming here. I'm coming over here, man, to pick you up. Yeah, coach saved us. Where we going at? We going right over here. Coach, what is that? That's a ditch? Yeah, I'm taking your ass right over here to this ditch. True. Taking you right over here to this ditch. That's where you're going at. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Where's my hold on, I'm trying to find some, you know what I mean? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to find some notes. I had wrote some notes down somewhere, but I don't know what the hell I did. Hold on. Is this it right here? I think this is it right here. I wrote some notes down. I had wrote some notes down because I wanted to see exactly. Hold on. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people. He said, "What's your Twitter, coach?" My Twitter, coach _Malachi, COACH _Malachi, MALACHI. That's me, Coach Malachi. You will see. I have quickly become the most hated on Twitter. In boxing Twitter, I have quickly become one of the most hated. I got some Wakanda niggas on Twitter watching me right now. My show is showing on Twitter. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So right now, I'm most hated. You know, right now, I think I'm #1 on Netflix as one of the most hated, one of the hated African American studs on Twitter. I am Wakanda's most hated, most wanted. Wakanda niggas got a poster of Coach Malachi Williams on the wall. Niggas ain't getting no pussy. They ain't getting no money. They still smoking Reggie. Like me, I'm smoking good gas over here. I ain't got nothing but gas. I'm talking about good gas. As you can see, I still got them Spence packs over here. Still got them Spence packs over here. So, you know, I'm smoking good over here. Got these Spence packs over here. I'm smoking good. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And the wretched smokers are upset. And you know what time it is. True. Shit, if I was smoking Reggie all day, I'd be mad too. Trust me, I'd be mad too. I get it, I understand. I can't get mad at a Nick Sack. I can't, you know, I call these niggas Nick Sack too. Nick Sacks as well. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Hey, what I say, man? Alice say, he say, Coach, you got to do a poll and ask folks if they think Duck Nello ever gonna walk the main line or continue to do the rest of his time in protective custody. Allen Maddox, boy, the hate is real. Boy, Allen Maddox, the hate is real. So you know what? Listen, I got a friend of mine, right? I got a friend of mine, and this dude right here is hilarious. He say, you know what I mean? He don't like Canelo. He say Canelo been ducking since 1975. He say Canelo been ducking Andrade. He say Canelo been ducking both Charlos. And then when he finally did fight Jermell Charlo, he pulled them up 2 weight divisions. He don't get no credit for that. He say Canelo been ducking the Mexican monster. He been cherry picking. And then he told me to sing this song for you guys. And I told him I would. And this song go like this here. If you're ducking and you know it, clap your hands. If you're ducking and you know it, clap your hands. If you're ducking and you know it, and you ain't afraid to show it. If you're ducking and you know it, clap your hands. So that's what he told me to say, dog.
True.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I think we put a beat behind that there. You get what I'm saying? I said, let me go ahead and say this. I know 3 people that would appreciate this song. Coach Eddie, Allen Maddox, and Rick Timms.
True.
I said, yeah. I know they'll appreciate that one there, boy. Hey, boy, my homeboy, he hate Canelo with a passion, boy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Adrian from L.A.
Adrian from L.A., talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? Just want to give you some love out there, man. The show, moms love your show. Check this out, man. Canelo's got to get in that ring with Benavidez. Case closed, man. I don't want to hear no more about fighting anybody else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Bud gets love and all that, but come on, man. He can't be going up that much weight, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Canelo's got to start defending them belts, man. He got to start defending them belts. The Mexican monster's been waiting in line, and he's never been given a shot, man. Canelo's got to quit ducking, man. I'm tired of it, man. Hey, and I'm Mexican-American, and I'll tell you right now, man, Canelo's got to step up to the plate and beat the Mexican monster, man. Straight up, man. That's all I got to leave with you, Coach. Man, love you, Coach.
Hey, man, what's your name is, brother? I want to give you a shout-out at the end of the show.
Adrian.
Okay, Adrian, where you calling from again?
L.A., baby.
L.A., yeah. Adrian from L.A., West Coast. West, y'all. Yeah. Let's give him a round of applause. Hey, man. Hey, man, you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So right now, man, everything is going good. Hold on, we got some more super chats I got to get to. Hold on, I have one more right here. We improvising today. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing for being a member for 17 months. Salute to you, fam. Get a round of applause. Old Dirty Boxing. I can tell you guys right now, we almost have, I want to wait till we get to 600. What you say, Mike, the mobile mechanic? He said, yeah, time for Benavidez. Weedy Gonzalez said, I'd rather for him to fight and KO Benavidez than to keep ducking him. Hey, yo, why y'all keep using the word duck when it come to Canelo? Canelo was a living legend. Why y'all keep saying ducking?
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro-hand. Hey, now I'm the #1 contender. Now I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. I'm tired of seeing Canelo ride around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in the bro-ham. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, boy. I ain't gonna say a lie to you, boy. I love that doggone clip right there, bro.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. What's your name when you calling from? Hold on, stop that. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Old Town. Martin, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, Coach. Hey, didn't Andre duck one of the Charlo brothers? Wasn't it Jermell?
You know what?
Or was it Jamal?
No, I think it was Jermell. I think from what I've heard, he was with another promotional company. I think Rock Nation, and they said the week of the fight or 2 weeks before the fight, he pulled out for whatever reason. I don't know what it was. So and they said that Demetrius Andrade has made a lot of bad business moves throughout the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that a lot. So as well.
Yeah. And then he dug Jenna back when that was his mandatory, right? Dropped the 160 belt to him.
Yeah, he as a matter of fact, he was mandated to fight Jenna Beck twice. And he moved up to 168, and the WBO gave him, they wanted to make sure he made that fight first before they stripped him. So he was supposed to fight Zach Parker, but then he pulled out of negotiations for that. I think it went to a first bid or something. And then he came back down. He came back down to middleweight, if I'm not mistaken. And then he got mandated to fight Jenna Beck again, and then he waited till like the 30th day, and before he got stripped, he just decided to drop the belt and move up officially to 168. So Andrade has made a lot of questionable moves since he's been in boxing.
A lot of duckish moves, you might say, Coach.
A lot of people. Some people saying that Andrade been ducking. He don't duck Jenna Beck. He ducked Zach Parker. The duck. The duck term has been going around pretty well. Some people say that Canelo Alvarez has been ducking Andrade and the Mexican Monster. So the duck label has been going around. I don't know if it's been fair or not fair or whatever, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, because me personally, Coach, I always wanted the PBC to build up Benavidez based on the fact of all the talent they had on their side.
Yeah.
Instead of kissing Canelo's ass, just say, fuck it. We're going to build up our top Mexican guy, and eventually maybe both these Mexican guys can go at it.
Yeah.
If Canelo doesn't come over here, fuck it. We got our own shit.
Yeah.
But then there was also the situation where Benavidez was a free agent and re-signed with, the PBC.
Yeah, he did.
And that to me was kind of suspect. You know what I mean? As far as like, hey, if you want that Canelo fight that bad, we've seen what Haney did when he wanted to be undisputed. He went and signed with Top Rank. Meanwhile, what did, Benavidez do? And I'm not making no excuses for Benavidez or Canelo, because I've been wanting to see that fight for a minute now.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Ever since Canelo went up to challenge for that vacant, WBC belt. I want to see that happen, but I think that whole duck title is just being overused. You know what I mean? You don't see the fight you want, or your fighter doesn't get the shot that you think he deserves, he's automatically a duck. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Shout out to Mark from Old Town, man. Salute, fam.
For sure, Coach.
Hey, wait, what my main man say? Shout out, let's get the super chats out the way. Shout out to Don Juan, dropping that $2 super chat on your boy. Hold on, we got another call calling in. Hold on. We got another call calling in. Hold on, guys. Let me get the super chats out the way. Carla, hold on. All right, let's get the super chats out the way, guys. I don't want to keep the super chatters waiting. I want to say Don Juan, he said the most hated #1 coach. He said #2 ring IQ. Kill him, coach. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I think I am the most hated. Pound for pound. And I love it, too. I love it. Shout out to Allie Maddox, dropping that $2 super chat. Allie Maddox say, Ginger Duck fans, he say, Ducklicious. He say, Ducklicious. They love duck sauce. Boy, Allie, one thing I say about you, boy, you is consistent, boy. Allie Maddox don't even play when it comes to Canelo. Shout out to my main man, Lou Peterson, man.
Hey, okay.
This Anthony Peterson and Lamont Peterson, brother, man. Salute, brother, for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, Lou say, what up, coach? I don't want to see Canelo fight nobody else but the Mexican Monster.
True.
Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Carla, what's your name? When you calling from?
Chino from Indiana.
Chino from Indiana. Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to know everybody trying to throw Canelo under the bus. He clearly showed everybody, no distance, no reach. shouldn't he be fighting at 154 like Jermell?
Which one?
And Canelo? Don't he be like Jermell Charlo fighting at 154 instead of doing 168?
No. I mean, I think Canelo he's outgrown that weight. I think he's outgrown that weight. So
exactly. So why is everybody trying to talk smack about him when these other guys are bigger physically and they're fighting at a lower weight class?
I mean, you know why a lot of the guys who are bigger fighters fight at smaller weight classes? It's because they want to have an advantage when they get in the ring.
Exactly.
Because what happens is they shrink their bodies down to make that weight, even though they could be fighting at a higher weight. And then once they weigh in and make the weight, then they rehydrate to a bigger weight, within the next 36 hours or whatever. And that gives them the advantage over the other guy because some of these guys are weight bullies and they still have a tactical advantage because they are the bigger guy the night of the fight. That's why a lot of fighters who are bigger, who fight at smaller weight classes, that's why they do it.
Yeah, I know all that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why you talk so much shit about Canelo fighting smaller guys? Trying to weight bully when clearly, other guys that are bigger than him fighting at lower weight classes are actually the weight bullies.
Well, because
and then Canelo coming up to 175 to fight bigger people, he fought Callum Smith, totally bigger. I don't know why they call him a ducker.
I mean, it is what it is. So much is given, much is required. I mean, Canelo is the face of boxing. So when you're on that level, you have a lot of people feel how they feel about Canelo. They feel like he's been ducking certain fighters for years. Some people feel like he has a manufactured career. Some people feel that way. I mean, you can't really change the opinion of how people feel. No more than someone like yourself. Anyone who hate Canelo, they can't change your opinion how you feel about Canelo. I mean, that's just what it is, man. You know how it is in boxing, man. People feel the way they feel.
Yeah, I was just trying to drop my 2 cents on this, but good looking out. Appreciate you, man.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Chino from Indiana, man. Indiana, salute, man. Stand up. You know what I mean? Hey, every time I hear the word duck, all I think about is my main man from Great White Hype. Carla, hold on. Now, I'm the #1 contender. Now, I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. I'm tired of seeing Canelo ride around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in the Broham. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jay Will, Columbus, Ohio. What's up, boss?
Oh, you say Jay Will?
Yeah.
Jay Will from Columbus, Ohio. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man. Of course, Canelo's ducking Benavidez. I would not say he's ducking Andrade. The reason why I say he was not ducking Andrade is because Andrade he fell into obscurity. Like
yeah.
He's in the land of the lost because he refuses to keep himself relevant. You know what I'm saying? Now, Benavidez, on the other hand, you can't say that man ain't kept himself relevant. So even when Canelo wanted to play matchmaker with Plant, Charlo, and Benavidez said, man, y'all need to fight each other. This person needs to fight that person, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Benavidez actually did what Canelo told him to do. Go fight this person. He fought Plant. You know what I'm saying? And then he tried to fight Canelo. Canelo doesn't even say his name. Then he goes and fights one more fight after Plant. And, Benavidez eventually stopped asking for the Canelo fight because he stopped believing that he was going to get it. Mm-hmm. Now, Canelo, after the fight, said, this Canelo can beat anybody. Mm. If he can beat anybody, say the man's name. He won't even say Benavidez's name, bro. And then the other caller who just called in, who says, like, why do we say Canelo's ducking when he fought people like Callum Smith? Like, dude, just because Callum Smith I don't know if he was saying that because Callum Smith was a champion at a higher weight class, but all champions are not built the same.
Right.
Like, Thank you. So, like, Bernard Hopkins, the middleweight champion, is a far better champion than, let's say, Callum Smith, who was the 168-pound champion. So, like, just because somebody's a champion don't mean that's a fight that the people or the masses is asking for. Everybody's been asking for Benavidez. It's a huge fight. It's not like it's not going to draw. It's going to be a huge fight. So, I mean, I won't blame him for breaking up Bud to fight Bud. Because I understand he got 3 fights with PBC. So I wouldn't expect for him to fight David next.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? I would expect for David Canelo. I would expect for Canelo to fight David.
Canelo said that Terrence Crawford is not a part of his plans. That's what he said. So he's not. He rejected fighting Terrence Crawford. Say he didn't want to fight him. He ain't a part of his plans.
Damn. So damn, man. See that looks even more suckerish to me. So the number one pound for pound dude, you don't want to fight him, but you'll pull up somebody else around that same weight range. Because let's be real, Bud already said he wants to go to 154 after the Spence fight. So he's pretty much a 154 pounder. For real. So you didn't have no problem pulling up Charlo, but a nigga with way more skills than Charlo, you don't want to fight.
But see,
you know what I'm saying? And then it's like,
but see, this is the issue, right? Because the issue with me is this. I do see a double standard as it relates to this, right? Jermell Charlo got pulled up at 154 to fight Canelo. So some of the people who are criticizing, Canelo's fighting him, they're saying that, man, you pulled this small guy up from 2 weight divisions. So now, if you fight Crawford, you're pulling an even smaller guy up from 3 weight divisions. And if he's not going to get, and let's say Canelo were to win that fight or not, it's a hypothetical. The fight ain't going to happen. I know that Crawford and Canelo ain't going to never fight each other. So I'm not even thinking on that. I know Bud want to fight him. That I do know. But once a guy said that, hey, you ain't in his plans, you can forget it. Canelo's in a situation the way he can do what he wants to do. Fine. So we can't criticize him for pulling a guy up 2 weight divisions and beating him in one breath, but then say we want to see him fight another guy that's 3 weight divisions smaller, right? And the argument is, well, Bud has better skills than Jermell Charlo, but it still remains the same. He's still a smaller guy. He's even smaller than Jermell Charlo. So the way I see it, we can't have it both ways. We can't have it both ways. That's all I'm saying.
Well, to counteract that double standard, and I respect where you're coming from with that, but just one little comment to counteract that. If Bud and Mel were to fight today, who's the favorite?
Hold on. If anybody spamming the chat, moderators, warn them. If they keep spamming, invite their ass to the block party. True. Invite them to the block party. Just invite them to the block party. Send them to their mammoth's house. But go ahead, brother. I see one. I'm a block right now. Sir. I see one. I'm a block right now. You've been spamming since you've been over here. But go ahead, fam.
All right, coach. But yeah, the reason why I say it's not really too much of a double standard because if Bud and Mel were to be matched in a fight today, Vegas will have Bud as the favorite. Period. So it's not the same when people say fight Bud.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
You don't think Bud will be the favorite over Mel if they fought each other next?
Oh, you said Mel. I thought you said Canelo. I thought you said Canelo. Okay, Jermell Charlo. I don't know. I don't know, fam. Jermell Charlo may fight Bud differently than he fought Canelo. I don't know. We're just guessing at this point. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. You might be right, but assuming you're right, you might be right.
So like, I mean, most people would favor Bud over Jermell if they fought at 154, right? So therefore, with that being the case, if Bud's a favorite over Jermell, then and plus Bud's been active. Mel's coming off a year plus layoff and shit. It's not the same, man. It's not the same. So it's not as simple as just saying, you know what I'm saying, one person's smaller and the other person's bigger. But Bud is way better than Jermell, and everybody knows that. And even Canelo knows that, and that's why Canelo don't want to fight him. But that's my call.
All right, shout out to Jay Will from Columbus. Salute. Hold on, we got another cash out. Right here. Hold on, guys. Let's get the cash apps out the way. Shout out to Drew. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Let's see what Drew say. Drew say he say Uncle Al brought in Canelo and Bud to beat his guys, so those guaranteed purses get cut, but not Uncle Al's percentage. He said what you say? You said that Coach Cartoon on Twitter. Oh yeah, you talking about the cartoon I did? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got somebody mean on my team, man. This guy's, family. He's family. He's a monster. You know what I mean? Do my animation. So, but it is what it is, man. Hold on. We got another call calling in. Guys. Hold on.
What's up, Coach?
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Drew.
All right, Drew from LA. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, fam? Coach, that last caller was doing all kind of calculus and geometry to prove why it's a double standard for Crawford. Crawford is not a 154-pound fighter. So how the hell does him getting matched up with Charlo in a mythical matchup and Vegas odds make him not a three weight class less fighter than Canelo? That makes no goddamn sense.
No.
And these callers complaining, I didn't see them. I saw them bigging up Errol Spence when Mikey Garcia came up 2 weight classes. Oh, Errol was just showing that he could box. He was just showing that he could box.
Hey, you know what?
And Coach, we know the playbook. Coach, there's no ducking. Uncle Al came up to Canelo like you say, "Hey, puto, I need your help, Canelo. I need you to cut these guys' purses in half.
Yeah.
I need you to beat all these guys, and you're gonna fight this guy, and this guy, and I'm gonna give you $150 million." Canelo said, "Simon, canal, I got you. You mini grito primo."
Yeah,
that's what he told Uncle Al. And they ran the play. Look how quick David Benavidez and Jose Benavidez Sr. shut their mouth. Sam Lipko shut their mouth.
Yeah, as soon
they know what it is.
As soon as Canelo signed, to went over there and did the 3-fight deal, Jose Benavidez Sr. went on an apology tour. I saw him on several.
He had Anita Baker playing "I Apologize" the whole fucking tour.
Yeah. I saw him on several Hispanic news outlets. Just giving Spanish-speaking interviews, just basically praising Canelo, saying he was sorry and all this stuff there. And I'm like, man, once Canelo came over there, I think they got the memo. So it is what it is. This is the thing with me, Drew. Now, Drew, now you know me. You know me. I met you. I got a good relationship with Crawford, right? But I'm being honest. I'm not one of these guys that because I'm a fan of a fight. Well, because a fighter's a friend of mine now, that I'm just say anything. Okay, Crawford skill set wise, him and Canelo is just they on the same level skill set wise, as far as I'm concerned.
I honestly, Coach, I got in an argument with people like skill for skill. Like Canelo's not in Crawford or Inoue's league. Skill for skill, like ability on the fly to adjust in the ring. I've seen all 3 of them live. Inoue and Crawford have another gear compared to where Canelo is. Whereas Canelo, Coach, remember the first 2 Triple G fights?
Right.
Canelo needed to go watch tape to readjust from the first fight. Crawford and Inoue can adjust in between rounds.
Yeah.
Inside a round. So I think skill-wise, they have another gear that Canelo don't have.
So, but what I'm saying is the double standard for me is this. Yeah. If your argument is, okay, if a person who don't like Canelo, right? If your argument is, oh man, he beat Jermell Charlo up, that dude was 2 weight divisions smaller. If your argument is Canelo beating up on small guys, how can you on the flip side say that you want to see even a smaller guy in Terrence Crawford fight Canelo? Like, bro, if he beats Crawford, how big, and he's a lot bigger than Crawford. If he beats Crawford, then it's gonna be the same argument all over again. Oh man, he beat up on a little old boy, man. He beat up on a little dude and all that stuff there. But when Errol Spence beat Mikey Garcia, some of that same group of guys, they praised Spence. Oh man, Spence beat up Mikey. Mikey was a lightweight. I mean, I think he had a fight or 2 at 140, but really, Mikey started at 126 or something of that sort. So it's like how you praise.
Yeah, it's the same, but it's the thesis of your whole point of getting on YouTube, Coach. Remember you said, I'm here to destroy the skin color politics.
Yeah.
That's all it is. With the guys that want to see Crawford go up and fight Canelo.
Yeah.
I mean, and I respect Canelo saying like Crawford's not in my plans, but I guarantee you, Coach, if Crawford went up, if Crawford went up to say 160, got a belt, or even let's say he went up to 168, got one touch-up, stay busy fight, beat a Caleb Truax or even a Caleb Plant. Then Canelo's like, okay, all right, I'll do that. You got to give Canelo a reason, or else they're just putting him in line, Coach. Like, Al Heyman running the playbook. He's like, look, this is what's going to happen. David's going to get the fight. He might not get the fight when the fans want it, but Coach, where are all these? And I'm just going to say it. Where are all these black David Benavidez fans when it comes down for his pay-per-views? That's not Canelo. Where are all these fans for David when it's like, oh, the fans want to see the fight? Well,
they're not
what about his other fights? What about the other tickets?
Yeah, they're not
so
supporting.
you just want to see Canelo lose. It's cool. Like,
they're not supporting.
The cash cow gets the hate. I get it. I want to see Crawford fight somebody, but I want to see Crawford. Would I be mad at Canelo Crawford, Coach? No. Do I think Crawford? Would I make Crawford a favorite? No. It'd be a 60-40 fight. But if we're talking about skill and Crawford being able to avoid Canelo for 12 rounds, that's where I'm like, I think he could, but the minute he gets hit, well, okay, how is his body going to hold up?
Can he take that power?
That's all
that's
it is.
The question.
Skill
can he
for
take
skill,
that power?
like skill for skill, Crawford could style on him when it comes to skill. It's just, can he hold up to that punishment? And that's the only thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's my call, Coach. You doing a hell of a job. That cartoon got all the motherfuckers in their feelings because they can't realize, like, damn, Al Heyman really brought in the outsiders to destroy this shit.
Hey, you know what, man? Hey, but listen, boy, them motherfuckers on Twitter, boy, they hate my guts. I love trolling their ass. But shout out to Drew, man. Salute, man. LA, stand up. Yeah, man. Y'all know how I do, how I get down. Hey, listen. Them hoe ass niggas be watching me every doggone day. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. What's going on, Coach?
Troy, talk to me.
Listen, just two questions I'm going to ask. For everybody that's saying Alvarez ducked this one and that one, the first question is, who did he duck that has fought better competition than him? Because I think you'd have to fight better competition than him for him to duck you. And number two, what is the skill set that these fighters bring to the party that makes him want to duck them? So can you, when they call him again, can you get one of them to please explain answer those two questions for me? Because the whole ducking thing has run its course now.
I mean, you're asking it right now, so they hear you.
Yeah, because the whole ducking thing to me is ridiculous.
There's this one guy that keeps spamming. I'm finna go ahead and I'm finna invite you to the Black Party. Hey, look here, homie, you're gonna have to create another account. You've been spamming this chat since you've been here. So since you've been spamming this chat since you've been here, let's go ahead and invite you to the Block Party. And what I'm gonna do, you're gonna have to come back on another account. Bye, Felicia. We holler. Get you up out of here.
And my last question before I jump off here, what does he gain by fighting Crawford? Crawford moves up 1, 2, 3 weight classes, and let's say he beats Crawford. What does he gain from beating Crawford? They'll just say, oh, he's fighting a smaller fighter. And so what does he gain?
I just said that. That's what I did. You just repeat what I just said.
Yes, you actually did a very good job doing that. I respect your intelligence and all that. But these cats that are calling in here, and I'm going to say it out loud, I'm sick of your dumbness. Because you say stuff and then you have no intelligence to back it up. That's why I sound kind of frustrated.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who do you want to see Canelo fight next?
I would love if he fought Dave Benavidez, but the fact is he's not going to fight him. He said it. I don't fight Mexicans. Then the boy comes out and said, okay, I'm not Mexican. I'm from El Salvador, wherever the hell he said he was from. He's not going to fight him. Move on.
Yeah. All right. Well, shout out to Troy.
You know. Yeah, have a good day, man.
All right, shout out to Troy for being more. Salute. Hold on, let me get the super chats out the way. Hold on. Carla, hold on. Hold on, let me see what's up. Shout out to Ellie Meadows dropping the $2 super chat. He say no one who's a threat is part of Ginger Duck's plans. Okay. Shout out to Ellie Meadows. We got another super chat right here. Shout out to SK3. Hey, okay. We're dropping that quarter up. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did say, fam? He say what was Canelo supposed to fight? I get you trying to say, who was Canelo supposed to fight, become undisputed at 168? Benavidez, then Bivol at 168, then Canelo going to run it back at Bivol 170. Bro, I do not understand what you're saying, but your point, I don't understand what you're saying, but I get it. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from the ATL.
Coach Eddie from the ATL, talk to me.
What's going on, brother? Good show today, man. That was a good guest you had on today too. I enjoyed the young man.
Yeah, that was on G Funky. G Funky introduced me to that brother, man. Introduced my brother, Joeshon. He introduced me to him. So, he of course he got a picture with Canelo because he was one of Canelo's training partners, sparring partners in preparation for the Jermell Charlo fight. So, that was G Funky, man. G Funky one did that. Called me about that, brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna kind of get on my age today. You remember that game back in the day? Nintendo had a game called Duck Hunt.
Yeah, Duck Hunt. Yeah, I remember that.
And you had the little gun. You had the little dog. The duck would come out. You make a little duck noise, and the duck would fly out. And then you had Eddie Reynoso with the little dog that was laughing every time you missed the duck. Hey, Canelo been ducking. And I want to answer the caller's last call who said something about the resume, who has a better resume than Canelo. That's the first thing that people want to say when they want to defend Canelo. The reason why Canelo's resume is so good because he is the chosen one. Mm-hmm. He is the golden child. You're the golden child. They're going to make sure you fight all the names. You're not fighting, at some point in time, you're not fighting boxers anymore. You're fighting names. Right. When you start fighting names, you start collecting their accolades. So when he fought Shane Mosley, he beat the crap out of Shane Mosley at 40 years old. It was horrible. He freaking crucified him. Mm-hmm. He fought the name of Shane Mosley. He didn't fight Shane Mosley. Right. He fought the name of Cotto. He's fighting all these guys at the end of their career. Mm-hmm. He's not fighting the best. He clearly ducked Demetrius Andre. And Demetrius Andre, yes, he made some bad decisions. Yeah, he signed with Rock Nation. They screwed him up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But Demetrius Andre has been calling this guy out for 10 years. And to Canelo's logic, he said he wanted to prove Jermell Charlo wrong because he been calling him out for so many years. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody called you out and called you out your name and dogged you out worse than Demetrius Andre. Mm-hmm. You had the man escorted out of your own press conference. And Demetrius Andre showed up at the Charlo press conference and got thrown out. He's clearly dugging those two guys. He's dugging Demetrius Andre and David Benavidez. And Canelo hopes that them two guys cross each other out. That way he only had to fight one monster instead of two. So I'm not sure which one he would rather fight. Would he rather fight Demetrius Andre or would he rather fight David Benavidez? But he's hoping that those guys cross each other out.
Do you? Okay, so right now I had a poll up. We have 667 votes thus far. And now we do know that Benavidez is fighting Andrade from what we're hearing. So there's no guarantee that Benavidez is going to get by Andrade. Let's assume according, and I gotta preface this before I let you go. According to, shout out to Thug and D in the chat. According to Mauricio Suleiman, the WB, whoever holds the WBC intern title is the mandatory, will become the mandatory, and the WBC champion, super title champion, has to fight that mandatory by May of 2024. My question I have for you is this. If Demetrius Andrade were to beat David Benavidez, he will become that guy. Do you feel that Canelo will fight him in order to keep his belt?
No, sir. He's not going to fight him. He's going to fight Jermell Charlo because they're on the same card. Because Jermell Charlo is going to beat David Benavidez's smaller brother. Mm. And I believe that Boo Boo's going to beat Benavidez. Or it'll either be a rematch, depending on how close the fight is, or the winner will probably wind up fighting Jermell Charlo, and Canelo will give us something else that we didn't ask for. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay,
in my opinion.
Okay, what if Benavidez were to win that fight? Do you feel that that Benavidez will be the next opponent for Canelo based on what WBC is saying?
Just based off how Canelo been moving, he'll probably find a way out to slide out of there somehow because they're not going to strip Canelo. Canelo is the business of boxing.
No, he's not going to.
And they'll probably give us something.
They're not going to strip him.
No, I don't think he's going to fight him. I really don't. Only way he'll fight him is Boo Boo make him look real bad. And I see David Benavidez probably getting dropped in that fight because the defense ain't that good. And Boo Boo probably going to hit him one of them wild overhand lefts because Boo Boo can punch. And he knocks people down. He just don't finish them. I don't see him getting past Boo Boo, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I think that he ain't even gonna win that fight. To be honest.
Okay. All right. Well, salute, fans. Shout out to Coach Eddie. ATL, stand up. Y'all, please participate in the poll, man. We have 683. We have 683 votes thus far. 683 votes thus far. So a lot of people are participating in this poll, man. A lot of people are very interested in this poll. Please participate. Also, sign up for the newsletter. I have a newsletter pinned to the top of the chat. That's so anytime I go live, you will receive an email or a text message from me, just basically letting you know that, hey, I got a new video out and we're going live, right? So just to let you know, because YouTube don't always send out the notifications. Carla, hold on. So I just want to let you guys know that. Sign up for the newsletter. And you'll receive an email or text message from me as well. We have also some new things dropping down the pipe as well. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, you already know. It's inevitable. It's D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
D-Block, talk to me.
So we talking about who my boy ducking again, Coach? We talking about who is he gonna duck? I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. From the realville, from Caneloville, we talking about one of the greatest fighters of all time, the greatest fighter of our generation. I'll tell you that, Coach. And I come with facts. Now, what Coach Eddie said was all he's fought is nothing but boxers with their names, right? Shane Mosley, 2-0, Miguel Cotto, 2-0. But didn't Miguel Cotto won the middleweight championship of the world? And he was old to win it? I mean, wasn't the guy a champion? And did Canelo go in there and beat the champion, which was the 160-pound middleweight champion of the world, Miguel Cotto? Am I right or am I wrong, Coach?
You talking about when Miguel Cotto was the champion when Canelo fought him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go back. I have to go back and see, man. I really don't remember did Miguel Cotto have a belt or not. To be fair, I got to go back and look and see.
So he fought Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was the 160 middleweight champion of the world, if I'm not mistaken. He fought Trout when Trout had his belt. Trout was in his prime. We know that. Lara was in there. I mean, he was in his prime. I mean, we're talking about Triple G. Triple G was still in his prime. Daniel Jacobs was still in his prime. I mean, shit. Shane, the only other guy that he could really definitely say is what? Centron was old. Mosley was old. But at the end of the day, it was still a battle. It was still a fight. I mean, the young pup taking on a legend. It's the same thing. We always want to see if the young pup can overthrow or take over the throne from a legend. Am I right or am I wrong? That's why we saw Floyd Mayweather always contested. We always.
Do you?
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah. Listen, I do. Again, I get both arguments as well. Like, some people feel that, I guess some Canelo fans, and I don't want to speak for Canelo fans because But I want to say some of them probably feel that, hey, Canelo, there's a double standard when it comes to Canelo, because he's the cash cow to face of boxing. They feel that some fighters who are also considered faces of boxing are not doing nowhere near what Canelo is doing. But when it comes to him, they want to, because people want to see him lose. I get that. And then some people genuinely feel that, hey, man, we want to see him fight those guys in his division. Me personally, I don't want to see Canelo fight anyone smaller. You know what? It's welterweight, junior middleweight, whatever. Let him just fight the guys in his weight division. I'm cool with that. Let him fight the guys in his weight division, and because I believe he can beat those guys, or those guys can potentially, or those guys can potentially beat him. But with Canelo, it's going to be a double-edged sword because you have people who want to see him fight the Benavidez's, fight the Andrades. But but I will be honest, there are other fighters who are considered the faces of boxing that are not doing nowhere near what Canelo is doing. And that's the only problem that I have. It's like, let's just have a standard for all fighters. Whatever fighter that you feel is doing this and doing that, whatever, let's keep the same criteria for everybody. Don't pick and choose when you want to have certain criteria for certain fighters. That's my only griping argument. That's it. No, other than that, that's it.
Okay, let me finish it up right here. I'm gonna call back later on, but let me finish it up like this to tell you the definition of the face of boxing. Canelo Alvarez, I could define to say he's the face of boxing. His resume speaks for himself. The way he fills up the stadium tells me that he's the face of boxing. Pay-per-view numbers.
No, he's the face. You ain't got no argument with me on that. He's the face.
Okay.
Definitely,
This is what I'm trying to say. So he is the face of boxing. Yeah. So when Gervonta Tank Davis comes out with a tweet or a text or whatever it is that on Instagram, whatever it is, and says weight classes don't matter, I am the face of boxing. Let me tell you something, son. Go to your local barbershop, talk to the people, to the real people, and let them look at you in your face and see if you are the face of boxing. Because I'm gonna tell you something, the truth will set you free, and they're gonna look at you and say, "Man, you haven't even fought a top 5 pound for pound fighter like Canelo has. You haven't fought a pound for pound fighter in your own division, not even the top dog in your own division. And you believe me, you only have one pay-per-view for 1 million." And that's it. And that's because you have Ryan Garcia. Believe me, they're going to put it in his face, and he ain't going to like it. And I'm sorry you got to go back to Ellaby and say, you lied to me. You lied to me. D-Block, D-Count, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Shout out to D-Block. Salute. My thing is, that's my only thing, guys. This is the artwork that Drew is talking about. This is the artwork that Drew is talking about right here that I did. That's it right there. I'll let y'all figure that out. I have that on my community tab. I have it on Twitter. I have it on Instagram as well. These guys, so the Wakanda niggas instead they hot. Of course the Wakandas, they always mad. They period on. They suffer from goose grease. You know what I mean? These Wakanda nigga period be on. They got their Kotex. They wearing the Kotex right now. I just love trolling them. You guys know me. I love making them mad, pissing them off. This is what I do. You get what I'm saying? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Coach, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. Nobody's tripping Canelo, bro. That's where the big money is. These boxing organizations are in the business of making money.
Right,
they're not going to take a belt from him because, they're not going to take a belt from him and give it to, let's say, Bubu Andrade, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to make any money, bro. Nobody knows these people.
Right.
But I do agree it's time for this guy to fight, let's say the winner of Bubu and Benavidez. It's time. You know what I'm saying? People keep saying that he's ducking, running, whatever. Me personally, I like Canelo also, but these guys need their shot. They fucked up in the past, but that's in the past. You know what I'm saying? But Coach, let me tell you, bro, I like to see Benavidez, to be honest with you. But even if it's Bubu to win, I don't care. Coach Eddie got me convinced, bro, that Canelo's afraid of a slick back fighter and Bubu. To be honest with you, bro, listen, I personally got him beating Benavidez. I think he'll beat Bubu also, but we'll see. Anything can happen in boxing. We cannot tell the future, So whatever it is, man, I hope that the winner of that fight gets Canelo. It's only right, And Coach, I also got an idea for you for your movie, man. Dude, if you want to become a rich man overnight, listen, put Rick Glacier in your movie and watch these fucking Wakandas go crazy, bro. They will buy tickets just to hate watch. Believe me, Coach, you'll become a millionaire overnight. Believe me, they'll buy tickets, bro. Right. Well, Coach, that's my call, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Right,
Later.
Man. Shout out to Jamie. Oh yeah. Hold on, guys. We got more calls calling in. Caller, hold on. Shout out to Julio Guzman dropping that $2 super chat. He said the Canelo haters, all great fighters duck. Okay. Shout out to LA Matters dropping that $2 super chat. He said, how about that Ginger Duck fight Beterbiev? Beterbiev is in the higher weight division. Now Canelo can go up to light heavyweight and fight him. He can do that if that's what you want to do. But me, I just want to keep it simple, Alan. I don't want him to fight nobody in the higher weight division. I don't want him to fight nobody in the lower weight division. I just want him to fight those guys that's there in his division. That's it. That's it. Just for me, I want to simplify it. Because I don't want an argument either way. If he lose to a bigger guy, that was a bigger guy, then it'd be great. So I want to remove that off the table. And if he beat a smaller guy, that guy was too small, he supposed to beat him. So I want to remove that off the table. But if he fight a guy that's in his weight division, then can't nobody argue either way. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying for me anyways. I don't want to hear. He fought a guy in his weight division. He didn't fight a smaller guy. He didn't fight a guy that was too big. He fought a guy that was the same size as him. So now what? What's the argument now? You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Junior Corona. I'm calling from New Hampshire.
You say Jamie Corona?
Nah, Junior Corona.
Oh, Junior Corona. Talk to me.
So, I don't really like all these people, basically wanting to get a gift to fight Canelo. You know what I mean? I really feel like the winner of Benavidez and Andre fights Canelo. And then if, Big Charlo, I keep forgetting their names, though. I keep mixing them up. Charlo should fight. He's fighting some scrub as a tune-up right now. And then if he should fight Morrell, and then the winner of them two, whoever wins that, fights Canelo after he beats the shit out of either David Benavidez or fucking Bubu Andre. You know what I mean? It should really be like a tournament, so to say. You know what I mean? They fight each other to earn the right to fight Canelo. Because the thing is this, Canelo got nothing to prove to nobody. People could talk all the shit they want. That man is certified Hall of Famer. He has nothing to prove. So all these people crying on the internet saying, fucking Duck Nello not fighting this person, or fucking Duck Nello not fighting that person. The real question people should be asking is, what has those people done to earn the right to fight Canelo? Now, I'm not a fucking Canelo stan, but I just see
I just see greatness. You know what I mean? The same thing when, when Mayweather, he wasn't, everybody and their mama wanted him to fight this person and that person. He wasn't fighting anybody unless they earned the right to fight him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's all about merit. It's all merit based. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if you're, what your name is or what people think they can do, though. What have you done to earn that right to fight that man? The unified, undisputed, fucking 168 champ.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what other people be thinking, but yeah. I just wanted to call in to just say that, man.
All right, but shout out to Junior Corona, man. Junior Corona, man. New Hampshire. Stand up, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to Dante and Nazier. He said Canelo just beat 2 slick black fighters, Jermell Charlo and Plant. Hey, you know what? Hey, doggone Caleb Plant, boy. Doggone. Hey, you know what, man? Man, the Charlo, bro, let's be real. The Charlo name and brand is on life support right now, bro. Bro, both of y'all got beat by white dudes. Canelo is a white Mexican. He beat up Jermell Charlo. And then Jermell Charlo got slapped by doggone Jared Hurd prior to that. And then Jermell Charlo got slapped by Caleb Plant. So y'all getting slapped. You're getting beat. Like, couple, bro, like right now, their brand, and then Jermell Charlo, when he fought Canelo, he ran. So that brand right there, bro, the Charlos are the joke of boxing. When you think of listen, Carla, hold on. And I'm just being honest. When you think of the Charlos, like, people laugh now. Like, whatever fans they had, and I was a fan of Jermell Charlo. And I say it was. Whatever fans they had him running that right there, I say I'm done with him. Whatever fans they had is over. I think the only people who are fans of the Charlos at this moment is probably their family members, their mothers, their fathers, their beautiful children, their wives, girlfriends, aunties, uncles, maybe close friends. Outside of that, they whatever 5 or 6 fans they had, that's over. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's JBN from Fort Worth, Texas.
JBN from Fort Worth. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, man? It's been a while since I called. Good job on the show, man. I just want to give you some props. And the thing that I don't understand also is why people keep saying that Canelo's ducking when he's always given us the fights that we want. We wanted him to fight Triple G. He fought Triple G. Back at that time when Trout was undefeated and he had beaten Canelo's brother also, and he had just beaten Cotto. Mm-hmm. People wanted him to fight Trout, and he fought Trout. Fucking Lara, who everybody that fights him has nothing to gain. He can't sell a chicken wing dinner. Canelo fought him. The Charlo brothers never fought Lara. They were always scared of him. And he fought the number 1 super middleweight when he moved up. He fought Caleb Smith. I don't know why people freaking forget that shit, that Caleb Smith was the number 1 super middleweight rated on pretty much, like BoxRec and all those magazine categories that you see. Like, also, he was also the Ring Magazine champion, so he was the number 1 super middleweight in the world. Mm. And but people still keep saying that it was David Benavidez. David Benavidez wasn't shit. He hadn't beat anybody. He was champion for like almost 3 years. There was a cycle of at least five champions when he was a champion, and he never fought either one of them. James Caleb Plant,
JBN, let me ask you this. Who do you want to see Canelo fight next?
I want to see him fight David Benavidez, man, because I'm tired of this motherfucker, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of people saying that he's ducking the so-called Mexican bitch. He's the Mexican bitch, bro. He ain't the Mexican monster. He's the Mexican bitch. I want that fool to get knocked out. Canelo always gives us a fight. We're not talking about Tank Davis, but we asked him to fight Shakur. We asked him to fight Devin Haney, and instead he's fucking fighting Hector Garcia. We're not talking about fucking Errol Spence. It took him 5 years to fight Bud Crawford. 5 years, bro. It took you 5 years. I bet you if he would have fought Bud Crawford in 2018, 2019, he wouldn't have got knocked out. I don't think he would have got knocked out. He would have had enough strength to survive the fight. I still think Crawford would have won the fight, but I don't think he would have got his ass beat that bad. So we're not talking about Tank Davis here. We're not talking about Errol Spence. We're not talking about Deontay Wilder. They sucked. Anthony Joshua for the longest. His dumbass lost on $100 million. We're talking about Canelo Alvarez that gives us a fight. We asked him to fight Triple G. He fought Triple G, Austin Trout, Daniel Jacobs, Everybody. At one point, even people were even saying that he was going to duck Billy Joe Saunders, and he fought Billy Joe Saunders. I don't know if you remember that was going around. So Canelo always gives us a fight, and I'm pretty sure that the next fight is going to be David Benavidez in May. I feel like it's going to be David Benavidez in May, and Canelo's going to knock him out, so I don't want to hear no excuses, Coach, from nobody, from all these haters.
All right, but shout out to JBN, man. Salute on Fort Worth, stand up. Hey, man, JBN, listen, JBN made his peace. He made his peace, man.
I'm proud of myself, took a chance. My head is held high. I am proud of myself. I've done an awesome job for Lions Only and my crew and my team. And, it's about being great, and I'm already a legend in boxing. Hopefully y'all put me in the Hall of Fame. I don't know who the hell controls that, but I deserve it.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, this is Mason from Flint, Michigan.
Mason from Flint, man. Talk to me.
Hey, yeah, that shit sounded real cute. My man was filibustering. He made his case. He made a good point. But it's a nigga running around Mexico. This nigga, Canelo's supposed to be the king of Mexico. From Guadalajara, got the cartel backing and all that, right? And this a nigga calling himself the Mexican monster that was given to him by Mike Tyson.
Right.
Why you ain't fuck that man yet? Yeah, a black man gave the Mexican man the name the Mexican monster. And Canelo's supposed to be the king, right? Of Mexico, Guadalajara. Yeah, he ducking that nigga. You gotta fight that nigga next, man. That's all everybody wants. That's the biggest fight. I mean, he could fight Crawford for a big payday. I mean, he gonna get paid regardless. That nigga getting $50 million for setup fights.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard, I don't know how true this is, but I saw a video that Blue Blood Sports TV put out. He said Canelo got paid $50 million to fight Jermell Charlo. Now, I don't know how true that is. I don't know where he got that information from. I haven't seen the receipts on it. That's what he says, and I don't know where he got it from. So,
right.
But he's only reporting what he heard. I don't know where he heard it from, but they say he got $50 million to fight Jermell Charlo. I'm like, damn, $50 million to fight Jermell? A dude who don't have a belt, a dude who didn't have a belt, moved up 2 weight divisions. I'm like, God damn, bro. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. If that's
50,
true.
50, and we don't do no pocket watching over here, Coach. You know that. We don't do no pocket watching over here.
No, we don't. We don't.
$50 million to fight Charlo, and Charlo ain't even try to scratch the nigga. and I seen that video you dropped earlier too, man.
Yeah, man, them niggas back me hot. I was hot, man. I was hot, dog. I was hot, dog. I saw that video with Jermell Charlo, man. I was like, man, I'm done with him. I'm done with them niggas, man. Them niggas got me. I'm mad at both of them niggas, dog. I'm just being honest with you, man. They let down the whole. Yeah. They let down the whole black community, man. We were counting on them.
They set us back 4 other years, Coach, with that bullshit.
Hey, man.
Caleb Plant slapped on Jamal twice. Man, on the Gilly of the slapped on him twice.
Man, Caleb Plant, probably my favorite black fighter at the PBC right now, man. Out of all the black fighters at the PBC, Caleb Plant by far is my favorite black fighter.
Hey, shout out Caleb Plant, man. The only white nigga holding it down at the PBC. Damn.
All right, man. Salute, fam, man. Hey, shout out to Mason for Flint. Salute, fam. Yeah, man. I don't became a doggone David Benavidez. I mean, Caleb Plant fan. Right now, boy, Caleb Plant, boy, listen, Caleb Plant can't do no wrong to me, boy. Caleb Plant slapping niggas. He slapped Canelo. He talked trash to Canelo. He got slapped too. Now Canelo slapped him with a 2-piece, ended up knocking him out. But at least he did that. You get what I'm saying? So I listen. Right now, Caleb Plant, my favorite black fighter at the PBC.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man to win. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Carla, hold on. Let me get these super chats out the way. Shout out to JXV dropping that $2 super chat. He said Benavidez is another PBC hype job. He would get beat. Okay, well, you know what? And JXV, Benavidez might be another PBC hype job.
You might be right about that. But you know, we gotta see that fight. I don't know if Benavidez is going to get by Andrade. He has to get by Andrade first. Shout out to Boston Gerard. Dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy. He said, becoming a mandatory earns you the right to fight the champion. There shouldn't be some special criteria for Canelo. Listen, I totally agree with that, but in boxing, that's not how it works, dog. I totally agree with you saying there shouldn't be any special criteria for any fighter, but in boxing, nothing is fair in boxing. There's always a special criteria, especially for guys who bring the money to the sport. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Ellie Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said, remember they made up a special belt for Canelo to duck. Talking about the French fries belt. I definitely remember that belt. That was back in 2000. What year that was, Ellie Meadows? 2018? 2017. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sheila from the Yay area.
Sheila from the Yay. Talk to me.
Lion Cubs only. Is that what they should refer themselves to? Not Lions, because they ruined their reputation. I used to stand behind them fully. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
You know, I'm like, really? Some studs, some black studs. I'm like, I'm done with that. That shit is ridiculous. Yeah. So anyways, I'm thinking about Canelo. I think Benavidez, I voted for that as the next, fight for him. I'd like to see that. But is he going to go like the Errol Spence route and say, well, I'm going to take the easy route and fight Sean Porter? Remember he said that? I'm going to take the easy route, fight Sean Porter before Crawford. So in Canelo's we don't know what Canelo's thinking, but do you think he'll take the easier fight, like Andrade before Benavidez?
Well, this is the thing though, Sheila. Andrade and Benavidez they're supposed to fight each other in November. So
right, November 24th.
Right, November 24th, is that's Thanksgiving, right? Day after Thanksgiving?
Day after Thanksgiving, yes.
So that's on a Friday. So those guys are going to eliminate each other. So whoever wins that fight is supposed to be, you know what I mean? Both of those guys have something on the line. Now, you have people who don't like Canelo. They're saying that, hey, if Andrade wins that fight or if Benavidez wins that fight, Canelo's not going to fight neither one of those guys, right? We don't know until May gets here. Canelo just had a fight last week. People are already speculating he's supposed to be fighting Carlos Adames. I don't know where this information is coming from, Sheila. Like on Twitter and social media, you can't believe shit you see until it's official. So a lot of this stuff just be made up stuff. You don't know where it's coming from. So, but whoever wins that fight, according to Mauricio Suleiman, Canelo was supposed to fight the winner of that person because that's going to be mandated. I don't believe Mauricio Suleiman. I don't believe him.
Oh, but will you think he'll take the easy route and go with Jermell as the second fight still, and maybe Andrade as the second or third?
That's a possibility.
That's where I get a little confused. But if he's taking the easy route instead of fighting Benavidez, because I think he should fight Benavidez. That's my opinion.
That's a possibility, and then like I tell people this. Also, Sheila, I'm saying, okay, I can see people getting upset with Canelo because he's in a position where he can pick and choose who he wants to fight. But I'm like, dude, at some point in time, Al Heyman is the president, is the owner of the PBC. If Canelo is able to pick a fighter who don't nobody want to see him fight, what role is anybody going to hold Al Heyman accountable? Like, what about him? That means he's a part of that plan, allowing Canelo to go around certain fighters as well. So. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. So, but we won't know. We won't know, Sheila. But it's a good chance he might fight Jermell Charlo. It's a good chance. If Jermell Charlo beats Jose Benavidez, more than likely, it's a really, really good chance that Canelo will fight him in May. But it's just speculation. I don't know.
Around Cinco de Mayo, around May 5th.
yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Well, you know what? Yes, Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you for clearing that up. Have a good day, baby.
You too. Shout out to Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. Sacktown. Not Sacktown. The town stand up. The Bay Area stand up. Sheila from the Bay Area, man. Yeah. Stand up, sis. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know. So it's too early. It's too early to speculate. The man just had a fight last week. So we got to give it some time. Let next year come around. Canelo get back in training camp, and we'll find out then. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland 2 times.
Yeah, Coach. I just have one question. Who has Andre fought that you would say most resembles Benavidez skill-wise?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really don't know who Andrade fought.
Yeah.
I can't. I know he fought Desmond Nicholson. I think this last fight. I think that's the guy that Coach Kenny trains out of B-More. I think that's his name, Desmond Nicholson. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That he dropped him. He dropped Andre. He dropped Andre. He went the distance with Andre. That's the same guy. You remember when Berlanga was on his first round knockout streak?
Yeah.
He's the guy that took Andre 8 rounds. He took him the distance, first guy to do it. And, this guy was giving Andre all he could handle. You know what I mean? And he ain't no hell of a dude. Ain't nobody, talking about him fighting for a world title anytime soon. And, somehow, people got Andre over here on Canelo's heels and, Mike could be able to beat, Benavidez. I just don't see it, Coach. Only thing I see, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up and see because I always, but people always ask me who Andre fought, and I feel bad because I really don't. I'm really not.
Willie Nelson, Coach. Willie Nelson.
Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, he fought. Hold on. Let me see. I feel bad, dog. I really should be a lot more well versed on who Andrade fought.
Yeah.
So let me pull him up and see. He fought Desmond Nicholson his last fight. Before that, in 2019, in 2021, he fought Jason Quigley. He went. He stopped him in the second round. I saw that fight. He fought Liam Williams. He went 12 rounds with Liam Williams. He beat him unanimous decision. Before that, he fought Luke Keeler. He fought Macy Sulecki in 2019. Macy Sulecki. I think Jermell Charlo fought Macy Sulecki as well. He just don't have any names. He fought Willie Nelson back in 2016, unanimous decision. Andrade,
he fought the who's of Eurobum.
Yeah, he doesn't. Andrade really don't have the names. So who? I guess the biggest name on Andrade's resume thus far would probably be Liam Williams.
Vanez.
Maybe was it Liam Williams?
Vanez, Coach.
Oh, Vanez.
Yeah, Vanez had the most potential coming up until Triple G derailed his career.
Oh, you know what?
But none of these other guys.
You talking about Vanez Martirosyan, that guy.
That's the best guy on his resume. That was what, like 2012 or something like that?
Yeah, that was on 2013. 2013.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't see it. You know what I mean? He's a likable dude. Only skill that I see him having that gives people problems, he's a lefty. Beyond that, I just don't see it, Coach. I mean, wishful thinking. I mean, obviously the Canelo haters got to get behind somebody. And you know what I mean? Sometimes their racial prejudice just keeps them from picking Benavidez. So they got to go with the next logical thing, and that's Andre. But I don't see it happening.
Okay. All right. But shout out, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Mark from Oakland, man. Salute, fam. The town stand up. Hey, So that's the thing, right? So Andrade hasn't been able to really get the names in his career. So I'm thinking maybe Jason Williams. What the dude named Williams? Williams might be the biggest name on his career right now. So we'll see. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
Captain Full G from Brooklyn.
Captain Full G from Brooklyn. Talk to me, fam.
All right. I want to ask you a couple questions, but before I just want to say, PBC is trying to get a return on their investment. So now, let's say Benavidez lose, right? And Boo Boo wins. Now, I know Canelo say Crawford's not in his plan. But at the end of the day, Crawford said he wants Canelo. So I'm saying if Boo Boo wins, and would the PBC say, well, you know what, this is in our best interest, in our investment, let's make a fight with Crawford. And another thing is, what I want for Crawford is, if he fights Errol Spence at 154, that would be great. If he fights Jermell after and get the 4-division champion and still have an option to fight Mendoza or Kim Tszyu and be a 3 undisputed, that would be great. But if he decides to take Canelo because Canelo don't want to fight Boo Boo, well, not even what Canelo wants, what the business wants, because they want to return. and they know they ain't gonna get no return.
Yeah,
on no Boo Boo versus Canelo.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but Canelo is the business. Like Canelo is the biggest fighter in boxing. He's a walking economy. When he throw a fight in the city, especially now he's over there with the PBC in Vegas, he saw the people that was there. He is the business. So what's in the best interest of boxing is Canelo being the cash cow and the guy right now, and that's just what it is. But go ahead.
No, okay, so he's getting his 33 in the upside or whatever at each fight to make $100 million. So they invested in him. But the business also is going to say, listen, I want a return off this investment. I know Canelo is God and the great savior, but the business, we're going to look at Boo Boo and going to look at Crawford, and there won't be no excuses if Crawford fights Errol at 154. There won't be no excuses if Bud fights Jermell at 154. The man will be activated fucking twice at 154. You gonna tell me, Canelo, you're not gonna bring up Crawford to fight you after you did it with Jermell?
So
I would say Crawford pull this nigga card. No, I'm just saying. Let this nigga, I'll let Crawford pull his card and say, nigga, if you don't want me in my plans, I'm just letting you know I'm in the position, just like Charlo, fuck you and fuck being polite with you. You're a fucking duck. That's it. Plain and simple, son. That's the way I see it. If he fights at 154 2 times and get accoladed. That's it. And then he could go fight whoever he wants. He could fight Jermall, and he could fight the loser. He could fight someone else. That's all I can see, man. It's either he fights Boo Boo, the winner of Boo Boo and Benavidez, and if it's not Benavidez, if it's not Boo Boo, if it's not Benavidez, we gotta do something better than this, man. You know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with you on it, but you make a valid point. I see what you're saying, but like, I don't even know why we even entertaining Terrence Crawford. And again, that's my guy, but why we even entertaining Bud and Canelo? Bud is a 147 pounder. I know Bud wants to fight. I know Bud wants to fight Canelo. I know that for a fact, right? But Canelo is in a position where he's able to pick whoever he wants to pick. And for me, it doesn't make sense for Canelo to pick a 147 pounder to fight. Terrence Crawford doesn't bring anything to the table for Canelo. Yes, he's the pound for pound #1 guy in the world, but if Canelo beats this guy, do you know what people like you going to say? Oh man, he beat a small dude. That dude was a welterweight. He need to fight David Benavidez. I'm not saying that's wait, hear me out. I'm not necessarily saying that's what you're going to say, but that's going to be the argument. They're saying the same thing right now with Jermell Charlo. So if they're saying that Canelo beat a small dude at 154, Jermell Charlo, moving him up 2 weight divisions. If Canelo were to fight Bud and beat him, what the hell you think they're going to say when he fight a guy that's 3 weight divisions smaller? They're going to say the same thing. So for me, I want to see Canelo fight dudes in his weight division. That's it. I
understand.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand that, but I'm not saying 3 divisions. That's a little bit harsh right there. 3 divisions. But I'm saying, if at the end of the day, Boo Boo beats the monster, or the other alternative is a 2-time undisputed versus another undisputed fighter, just like Charlo. If Crawford just went up and fought Spence and fought Charlo and be a 4 division, what do you mean? This dude just ended up being 3-time undisputed, 3-time lineal. Yes, he's just going up. This is what Crawford wants. But I'm just saying, the only opportunity that Crawford gets is if Benavidez lose, because he's a bigger draw than Boo Boo. So if Crawford say, I want it, yeah, let him do the impossible. George Foreman did the impossible. Manny Pacquiao did the impossible. It's okay. This man said he wants it. I don't care what anybody says.
All right, but shout out to Castle 4G, man. Brooklyn, man. Salute. Thank you for calling the show, brother. Salute. Again, me personally, I just want to see Canelo fight the winner of Andrade and David Benavidez, and then whoever he fight after that, I don't know. But, bro, like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But listen, if people are complaining that he fought a junior welterweight and the junior welterweight ran. Now, I don't believe in my mind that Bud ain't going to do no damn running. Canelo going to have to knock him out. Pretty sure that. He going to fight, right? But for me, that's a fantasy match. Carla, hold on. Because right now we're talking about, we got a poll up. We want to see, we got 819 votes, almost 900 votes, 819 votes. 82% of the people say they want to see Canelo fight Benavidez. Now, I'm pretty sure that Benavidez and Andrade are going to fight each other. So whoever's the winner of that fight, those people want to see Canelo fight him next. Fight a guy that's in his weight division, that's in his weight division, right? It's crazy to me. I know Bud want to fight Canelo. I know that for a fact, right? But because it does a lot for Bud. If he can win, he's 3 division undisputed. History on top of history books. He did the impossible. For Canelo, what's in it for Canelo? Like, for the life of me, dog, this man is a welterweight. And if he fights Errol Spence at 154 and then moves up to 168, it's the same argument all over again. Oh man, well he really moved up 3 weight division because he only had one fight at 154 and Canelo beating up on the small dude and all that stuff there. Because if Canelo win that fight, you know what's gonna be said. So my thing is, dog, let's forget the fantasy match. That's just like, let's forget the fantasy match. That shit ain't gonna happen, dog. I just want to see him fight the dudes in his weight division. That's it. Like for me, this ain't even no argument, to be honest with you, bro. Like, put it this way, there's things I can say to you guys, but I don't have some conversations, man. That shit ain't happening, bro. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Derek from Florida.
Derek from Florida, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you. I don't know why people keep bringing up Bud. Like, bro, that's it. I understand. If anything, I would like to see Bud fight Boots. I think that'd be a good fight. I think Bud beats Boots. You feel me? That's my opinion. But with David Benavidez and Boo Boo, they're like, bro, I got David beating Andrade. I feel like Andrade, who he fought, like, at least I can say David fought Plant. I mean, Plant is a good fighter because he did knock out Darrell. Then Plant, David beat him. So Boo Boo Andrade, he ain't really fought nobody. Like, and then he ducked Zach Parker, coach. Like, he had opportunity to fight Zach Parker. He ducked that man. He didn't want to fight him. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean.
And David been, yeah, like, you feel me? He ducked. Bro, like, he gonna duck that nigga, bro. Like, yeah, come on, coach. Boo Boo Andrade ain't fight nobody, bro.
I get all these hypothetical matches and all that stuff. You talking about Demetrius Andrade's resume? I mean, it is what it is. My thing is this here. Who do you want to see Canelo fight next?
I want to see him fight David Benavidez.
Okay, so David
Benavidez. And then guess what? He got he got the same dude that's saying the Mexican monster, and he was saying weight division. He calling himself the Mexican monster. He was saying weight class, and he avoiding this man. He got to go up and fight Beaver, while to go down and fight somebody else. But he won't even say the man name, coach. That's why I know Canelo's scared.
Okay, Derek, your phone hung up, man. Salute to Derek, man, from Florida. Stand up. And what did say the bro dude say? He said let's get a face of boxing match up. Tank versus Canelo. Hey, Tank versus Canelo, huh? The face of boxing versus the face of boxing. There's an argument that they got going. I ain't got time for these fantasy matches. I'm not the fantasy match guy. I'm not the guy that's putting all this energy in. Yeah, man, but see, what if this happened? And then if he fights such and such, and then see, like y'all got these plans all laid out. Yeah, man, see, Crawford fight beat Spence at 154, and then if he go ahead and fight Charlo there, and then he can move up and fight Canelo, like y'all got this all planned out. And I'm telling you, ain't none of this gonna happen, bro. It's all just a part of your imagination. And I hear dudes having arguments and debates about this. It's not going to happen. I'm just telling you, bro. Ain't that what it is? Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sour Diesel from ABQ.
Sour Diesel, don't talk to me.
Man, hey, first of all, Coach, man, awesome show. For real.
Oh, thank you, fam.
But, man, let's just spread these cheeks and get in this, man. Like, I'm just sick of the same old shit, fucking Canelo ducking Benavidez, the same old fucking shit, dude. Like, he done signed with the PBC. I mean, Coach, they're running out of excuses, bro. I just want to say it right now.
when Canelo fights this dude, because I want him to, he's going to fucking knock this dude out. Straight up, man. Benavidez out here fighting like he has fucking lugs on his feet, man. Like, dude, them PBC dudes, man, like, it's going to be to me, that's what I got to say. And then the next excuse watch, they're going to get fucking Morrell. I'm telling you. A dude that's fucking, 9-0? And to me, man, like, I don't know, man. Like, that's my call, coach, for real.
All right, man. Shout out to Saul Diesel. Salute, fam. It's the last call. This is the last call. See, one thing about me, man, I'm calling, hold on. One thing about me, I just want the fighters to fight in their division. I ain't asking no fighter to do no astronomical stuff, move up 3, 4, 5 weight divisions, fight this dude. Like, again, I can appreciate the fighter's skills within the realm of their weight division. I ain't tripping on none of that. Do you get what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on, I want to see you dare to be great and go up 3 weight divisions to fight this guy or go down 2 weight divisions to fight this guy or whatever. Because the thing is, especially in today's time, there's always going to be something said, right? So I said, okay, cool. Let's see whoever wins out of David Benavidez and Andrade. Let's see Canelo fight those guys, the winner of those 2 guys, right? And man, he got to fight somebody. He has 2 more fights. I don't know who he's going to fight. I don't know. Right now, we just speculating. And I'm not going to put a lot of energy and argue about speculation. Because we don't know nothing. We really don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? It's George from LA.
George from LA, talk to me.
Hey, yeah, coach, totally agree with you. We need to keep these boxers in their own weight class and just have them fight the top guys in that weight class. None of this like, bring this guy up from, like how you said, bring this guy up from 2, 3 weight classes up to fight this guy. Just like how they were trying to do with Inoue with Tank. Oh, have Inoue fight Tank and this and that. But nobody was calling for Tank to fight Crawford, which is 2 weight classes above Tank. So it's like, we got to stop with all this. Inoue, he's doing his thing. He moved up a weight class. He beat a champion very convincingly. And Canelo, he's doing the same thing. Personally, I want him to fight Benavidez. That seems like it'd be a good action-packed fight. Same with like Crawford. He did his thing with Spence and Mel, he did his thing at 154, for with his division. We got to give him we got to applaud him for doing that, for taking care of business in his division. And once you clear out your division, just defend your belts or either move up. And that's it. Just keep it simple.
All right. Well, a shout out to George from LA, man. Salute West Coast, stand up. Hey, yay. Yeah, man. Hey, then what is on? Let's get the super chats out of the way. I got that one there. I read that one. Shout out to Ellen Meadows dropping that $2 super chat. He said, "Weight bully Nello fights Bivol, but Baturviev too big." Shaking my head. Okay. See, so you feel like Canelo's a weight bully. Okay. Shout out to Cass Iron. This is the last call right here, man. I ain't accepting no more calls after this. Caller, hold on. He said Melo got Wakandan in his feelings. Embarrassing. Okay. Shout out to Ellen Meadows again. He say Nello picks who he wants, and look who the Ducks picking. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know who he's going to fight next, Alec, to be fair. So, unless you're talking about Jermell Charlo. Unless you're talking about that fight, then yeah. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? This is the last call.
Hey, Slim, look here, man. I know you don't want to hear this. I know you claiming this whole Bud versus Cinnamon shit is a fantasy fight. I don't look at it as a fantasy fight. Cinnamon opened up Pandora's box years ago. If you can fight Amir Khan, if you can fight Neil, if you can fight Cotto, and the other 2 motherfuckers you brought up, you should damn well be wanting to fight Bud. See, and this is what I mean by that. The worst thing ever, and I told y'all this, the worst fight that you could have made was Jermell Charlo versus Cinnamon. Well, didn't I say that? I was like, that's the worst shit we should have made. That if that fight didn't get, if Mel Charlo and Cinnamon wouldn't have been getting made, we wouldn't be talking about Bud versus Cinnamon right now. I guarantee you we wouldn't. We'll be talking about Mel preparing for Tim or Mel preparing to fight Bud. This, that, and the third. That Pandora's box was open all the way around the board, meaning that the biggest fight for Cinnamon to make is fighting Bud. So that's the reason why the fight should get made. It's a money fight. So if y'all gonna go the money route all the way, then go fight Bud, because we already knew, and everybody can scream this Cinnamon duck Benavidez. No, it wasn't. They didn't want Cinnamon to fight Benavidez right now. That's Al. Al didn't want that shit. So now you might as well get Bud out the way, get that money, and then you fight Benavidez in September. That's where it should play. Pandora's box is open. That's why Cinnamon versus Mel shouldn't have never happened. That's the reason why. And I've been number one saying that shit, haven't I been? I was like, that was the worst thing to happen in Baltimore around making these fights. That was the worst thing. That box is open. We got to deal with it. I know you don't like it, but at the end of the day, we gotta address the elephant in the room. Bud is good enough to take the Cinnamon challenge. The fact of the matter is, Bud is the number one favorite. He's the betting favorite versus everybody at 54. So it's nothing to prove there. He's the betting favorite versus everybody at 60. It's absolutely nothing else to prove there. So we might as well get straight to the money. Let's see him, because I'm feeling like Miss Deborah right now. My son's so motherfucking good, I want to see him get beat up. Fuck it. That's how I'm feeling. He's so good, he can't be this motherfucking good. He needs to go fight. He needs to go fight Cinnamon. Bud ain't this motherfucking good. I want him to go fight Bud. I want Bud to go fight Cinnamon. You ain't this motherfucking good, Slim. Go fight Cinnamon. And that's the fight. And honestly, that's the fight that should be made next, not Benavidez. I'm sorry, that Pandora's box is open. We might as well go all the way through with this shit. Holler at Benavidez and Cinnamon in September. You dig? That's all I got for that, Mo. But I know you ain't want to address it. I know.
You've been consistent at saying that. But what I've been, and listen, and I totally agree with you. The money fight is pound for pound number one versus the cash cow, the sport of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez, which is, I think he's top 3 pound for pound. That's the money fight. But what I'm saying, Ron, is this here. You got a whole lot of people who are criticizing Canelo for fighting Jermell Charlo, and they're saying that Jermell Charlo was too small. He pulled him up 2 weight divisions, and now that same group of people, I'm not saying you, that same group of people is saying that they want to see him fight a guy who's 3 divisions lower than him and pull him up. It's the same argument. If he's fighting a smaller guy, he's fighting a smaller guy. But I get what you're saying. You're saying from a business standpoint. Forget whether he's going to win or not. You're saying from a business standpoint, if it's going to be a cash grab fight, that's the cash grab fight to me. I get what you're saying.
Exactly. That's the cash grab fight to make. We don't need to see Bud fight nobody at 54. We don't need to see Bud fight nobody at 60. It's a consensus. He's the best at 54, 47, and 60. Well, we know Cinnamon's the best at 68. So y'all two go ahead and mix it up, man. Go ahead and fight. Get the money all out to get all the fucking money. Because that's what they was brought to PBC to do, was clean up all the motherfucking money. So you might as well let them clean up all the motherfucking money. You dig? So that's all I got, Mo. We just gotta really address the elephant. I just think that fight should be next. And yes, before Benavidez. We should have never kicked the can with Benavidez. Really, Benavidez shouldn't even be fighting Andrade, or he shouldn't have been fighting Plank. He really should have been fighting Christian and Billy, but I ain't even gonna get on all that. But at the end of the day, Mo, Bud Cinnamon in Cinco de Mayo, I stand on that. Fuck it.
All right,
I'm out.
Shout out to Ron Bar DC, stand up. DC, stand up. I mean, Ron Boy been saying that. Ron Boy been saying that forever. He has been saying that forever. I'll probably be back in Omaha before the year's out anyway. So, but Ron Boy been saying that forever. He's been consistent with that. But I agree with him from a money standpoint. Yeah, that's the fight to make from a money standpoint. So I do agree with that. Let's give everybody a round of applause. But from a satisfying the critic standpoint, I don't think that'll satisfy the critics. But at the end of the day, it's about the money. So we'll see. Shout out to Cash Iron for dropping that $2 super chat. He said all aerosexual will switch to Bud, zesty and emotional. Nah, aerosexuals don't like Bud. They didn't switch, trust me. They don't like Bud at all. The aerosexuals still talking shit about Bud right now. That's not true. They did not switch to Bud at all. They hate Bud worse than they hate the Ku Klux Klan. True. Shit, the aerosexuals, them niggas who hate Bud, if they had a Klansman right in the ocean that was drowning, put it this way. I'm finna show you how all in with the hate that these aerosexual YouTube channels like Fag Nas, Janitor Farties, Doodoo Brown, She Goes. I'm finna show you how much they hate this guy, right? If there was a flaming Klans member with his robe on and his hood on his head, and he was drowning in the swimming pool, and Terrence Crawford was right next to him, drowning in that very same swimming pool, and the aerosexuals had a chance to save one of the two men in the ocean, in the pool, them niggas would jump in the pool and to save a Klansman before they saved Terrence Crawford. True. They hate that dude with a passion. They hate that dude with a passion. I've never seen a group of niggas. I can't call them black men because they're not black men, they're niggas. I've never seen a group of niggas who claim to love black people hate a black man as much as they hate Crawford. Did he do anything to them? No. Did he have sex with their wives? No. Did he slap them? No. He didn't do none of that shit. Them they just all in, bro. That is what it is. And that's the truth. True. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. I mean, that is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to Matthew Boone. He said people bring up who Andrade fought, but never which champs wouldn't fight him. Boo Boo has tried to fight every champ in and around him. None would unify. Okay. All right. So yeah. I totally disagree with that, bro. I totally disagree with that. Them niggas ain't switching no motherfucking Crawford. Them niggas hate Crawford with a passion, bro. It is what it is. But y'all know what time it is, man. Before we end the show, we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted. We're gonna say shout out to the Tenderronis because it's the Tenderoni Fridays. But to the Most Exalted, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. Y'all, listen, man, we got to get the likes up. We got over 400 likes. Okay, that's cool. Anybody that was sitting here hate watching? I know I had a lot of Wakanda niggas on Twitter because a lot of my Wakanda niggas who hate me, they on Twitter. So I got to say fuck y'all Wakanda niggas. Thank you for watching me. But a lot of you, if you a Wakanda nigga, you didn't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Listen, man, and shout out, I heard Deontay Wilder is in the studio. I heard he made a couple of songs. I heard Deontay Wilder's in the studio. All jokes aside, I actually got a video that someone sent me on Instagram. He dropped a song last year. He got another song. He back in the studio working on an album or something. I think it's Afro beats. He's rapping over Afro beat or something, singing. So he's going R&B. I don't know if he's in the studio singing because PBC is finna go to what they going to BOK Prime. Which Prime they going to? It's either Optimus Prime, BOK Prime, or Amazon Prime. They going to one of the Primes. They say Al Heyman, my boss, the one who I get paid on the back end for. They say he's going to a Prime. Do anybody know which Prime he going to? Is it BOK Prime? Yeah, you guys let me know that. BOK Prime. Remember they was making micro BOK Prime. PBC might be over there with BOK Prime. It's one of those Primes. You get what I'm saying?
Don't ever forget, when I found you was strung out on coke. When I found you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
We gotta tell you what kind of niggas you can hate all you want. You ain't gotta like a nigga, but you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all. Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Some of you what kind of niggas on Twitter, I'm talking shit about you because I know you're watching me, you hoe ass niggas. You niggas need to plead the fifth and stay off my timeline, cunt cooch ass niggas.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
You know, we gotta give a shout out to everybody who called the show, and a shout out to the Tenderonis. I do love Tenderoni Fridays. Shout out to Adrian from LA. Yeah. Hey, okay. Shout out to Martin from Oakland 2 times. Hey, okay. Shout out to Chino from Indiana. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jay Will from Columbus, Ohio. Hey, okay. Shout out to Drew from LA. Yeah. Hey, okay. Shout out to Troy from Beatmore. Hey, okay. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Hey, okay. Shout out to D Block from Dallas, Texas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to Junior Corona from New Hampshire. Hey, okay. Shout out to JBN from Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mason from Flint, Michigan. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila, man, the lovely Sheila from the Bay Area. Hey, okay. Shout out to Captain 4G from Brooklyn. Hey, okay. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sour Diesel, I don't know where he's from. Hey, okay. Shout out to George from LA. Yeah, West y'all. Hey, okay. And shout out to my main man Ron Bar Fresh from DC. Hey. Okay. Now, you know we got to get a shout out to all of the Tenderonis, the Honey Dips, and the PYTs. Shout out to Mo Easy. Hey, okay. Shout out to Felicia Williams. Hey, okay. Shout out to Amina, the lovely Amina. Hey, okay. Shout out to Letitia. Hey, okay. Shout out to Lita. Hey, okay. Shout out to Berenice Mendez. Salute. Hey, okay. Shout out to Miss Connie in the building. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mimi 24. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ebony 76. Hey, okay. Shout out to Kiara, the lovely Kiki. Hey, okay. We got to end the poll too. We got to end the poll. The poll is unanimous. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Hey, okay. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Shout out to Food Revolution. Hey, okay. Shout out to Nick Rich. Hey, okay. Shout out to La Jessica. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sheila E. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Bless. Hey, okay. Shout out to Elena. Hey, okay. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales. Hey, okay. And shout out to Summer in November. Hey, okay. Now hold on. Now we have super chats that a lot of people gave super chats today. Look like we have 31 super chatters. Let's give all of them a shout out. Shout out to Matthew Boone. Hey, okay. Shout out to Cast Iron. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. Oh, some of these guys are the same people. Shout out to Boston Gerard. Hey, okay. Shout out to JXV. Hey, okay. Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm Foy. Hey, okay. Shout out to Dante and Nadia. Hey, okay. Shout out to Julio Guzman. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Ski 313. Hey, okay. Shout out to my main man Drew from the West Coast. Yeah. Hey, okay. Shout out to Lou Peterson, man, Lamont Peterson and Anthony Peterson's brother out there in DC. DC, stand up. Hey, okay. Shout out to Don Bishop Magic Wand. Hey, okay. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. Hey, okay. Shout out to Raider Reaper. Hey, okay. Shout out to Tumbo. Hey, okay. Shout out to Joel Galvin. Hey, okay. Shout out to Abdul Wakil. Hey, okay. Shout out to Keith's Bulldogs. Hey, okay. Shout out to Majestic. Hey, okay. Shout out to MBW Doughboy. Hey, okay. And shout out to Raphael. Hey, okay. Is there anyone else I got? Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What to say, Alan? You say the blue blood haters and detractors, and detractor turncoats after Bud EJ fight, having to go to BLK Prime would be funny as hell. Hey, bro, and listen, if the PBC go to BLK Prime, hey, bro, listen, it's only right though. It's only right. You know, you got BLK Prime as a black company, right? And then you have PBC, CEO Al Heyman, that's a black company. So why not the black man go get with the other black man, the BLK Prime, and they get money together? Why is Al Heyman, and again, this would be good for the culture, right? You got two black companies coming together, bringing boxing back. Why should Al Heyman go to another white man? Go to the white company. You know, this is your 11th white company that you've been with. Why not give the black app You know, the black company that's an apple shot, BLK Prime.
True.
Just want to throw that out there for all of the race hustlers. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Once again, it's on. Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to JC in the building. Shout out to Marty King Boxing, Robin V, Brady 12. Who else we got? We have Errol Harvey in the building. Shout out to Rick Timms. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Dr. Paul Evans, a good doctor. Nelly Content. Mike the Mobile Mechanic. Shout out to JC in the building. Who else we have? The Martin 9400 Salute Fam. Shout out to Isaac Bermudez. Shout out to who else we got? Shout out to Dallas, Texas in the house, man. Dallas is in the house as well. Shout out to JK in the building. Shout out to Flex BK in the building as well. Metal Hendrix. Shout out to Christopher. Who else we have, man? We got a lot of people in here, man. Damn, there's a whole lot of people, man. Shout out to Steve X in the building, Javon Soto. Shout out to G Funky as well. G Funky in the building. Salute to you, fam. Sacktown Stand Up, the Godfather of Boxing. Salute, fam. And shout out to my brother, man. What's his name? Joeshon James as well. Hopefully, man. You know what? Hopefully we can get. Shout out to Christopher. You say, yeah, I checked that out with Ring IQ. Hopefully we can get, man. Hopefully, man, Canelo, man, to pick that brother up, man. Hopefully Canelo can pick that dude up. Sign Joeshon to Canelo Promotions. Hopefully, man, he can get over there, man. I really would love to see that. I know Canelo got a million sparring partners, but I really would love to see that. If Edwin Noso and Canelo and them, I don't know who runs Canelo's company. I don't know who the CEO is. Maybe it's Edwin Noso. But hopefully, man, he can get that brother over there, man. And you get what I'm saying? Give him a shot. I hope Canelo give him a shot, you know? So it is what it is. But once again, it's on as our boy, Coach Malachi Williams. Y'all know what time in TI is, man. We got to say, shout out to Gloria Day, man. Shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips. And shout out to everybody, man. Everybody who watched the show, support the channel. We almost at 30,000 subscribers. We here because of you guys. This show was nothing if it wasn't for you guys. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. And like, really though, right? I come up, I show up, I do my thing, but this show is nothing. We got the hottest boxing podcast on the YTBC. I didn't say the biggest because we're not the biggest. We haven't been around that long. By far, we are the hottest. We very, very entertaining. We make it do what it do over here. But this show is nothing without you guys. So this goes out to you.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping. So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust. Niggas gonna bust.
And for the Charlo, good down. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and end this poll. Let me end this poll, guys. Let me end the poll. As you guys can see, the poll is up. When I say the poll, I ain't talking about stripper polls. As you guys can see, the poll is up. Hold on. Did I end it? Yeah, I ended it. How come I don't see it? Okay, there you go. All right, the poll is up. As you can see, 888 people participated in this poll. Out of the 888 people, 81% of the people said they want to see Canelo fight David Benavidez next. That's assuming he beats Demetrius Andrade. If he don't beat Demetrius Andrade, that's saying people want to probably see him fight Andrade next, right? In third place, 12% said they want to see him fight Andrade. 3% said they want to see him fight David Morrell. And 2% say they want to see him fight Christian Mabili. So the people have spoken. 888 people participated in this poll. You get what I'm saying? So you guys can see, you can screenshot it, whatever, right? So it is what it is, man. Once again, it's on as our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. But before we go, the Charlos, your brand has been destroyed. And it's just a lot of unfortunate events that came about, guys. I don't know if you guys can come back from this.
Charlo, you fucking sold us out. You said you did it for the culture.
What culture? The track culture, nigga? You was running the whole fucking fight. We seen it. And then you was looking scared.
He ran all fight.
And no shout out to Derek James. Niggas leaving you, bro. You better do something fast.
You got one more fighter to go out that way, and then
you all your big fights, pause. You going outside? That nigga, that gym gonna be empty soon. You better do something fast, nigga.
I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say this here, man. Next time an African American stud gets an opportunity to fight Canelo Alvarez, I want to see a fight like this.
Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Hey, bro. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, like, right now, boy, Hippity and Hoppity is throwing paws.
True.
You know, I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And you know what? I want to give a shout out to my dog Booger Ray Leonard and Eddie, the Hitman Hearns.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Once again, this song is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing. You know what, man? The day 10 running Fridays. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everyone is safe. Once again, you guys make this show what it is. If it weren't for you guys, I probably still wouldn't be doing this. So much love. I look at you guys as family. I love the chat. Now, you guys know I'm going to talk my shit. I don't like Wakanda niggas. It is what it is. I'm talking about the white Wakanda niggas, the Hispanic Wakanda niggas, the Asian Wakanda niggas, and the black Wakanda niggas. Anybody that's a Wakanda nigga got a Wakanda nigga mentality, guess what? I don't like you. But this is Friday. Shout out to the Tenderonis. Hey, man, shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Nelly Content. Shout out to Inevitable D-Block. Shout out to Thinkers Think, Mike the Mobile Mechanic, Metal Hendrix, D. Atkins, JC, CPT Madge, Mods. Shout out to just everybody, man. Swat Jones. We say shout out to MAW. You say R.I.P. Charlie Murphy. R.I.P. to Charlie Murphy, man. Jose Gomez. Just salute, man. Shout out to JC. And if I forgot you, man, I promise you I didn't. Shout out to Lou Peterson as well. Light skin Lou. If I forgot you, please forgive me. It's a lot of people. But I see you guys. There's a fight tomorrow. Oh, a matter of fact, it's a fight tomorrow. I meant to give you guys my prediction. I think who that is fighting tomorrow? Damn. Is it Woods and Woods and shit. Man, I forgot to get my prediction on that shit, man. I forgot who it is fighting tomorrow. Is it Lee Woods and Warrington? Warrington, yeah. I think. That's a pick 'em fight. I don't know. I'll probably go with Warrington. You get me? I'll probably lean with Warrington. And I think Zerto fighting tomorrow as well. I think he fighting Joe Smith Jr. I'm gonna ride with Joe Smith Jr. Man, I like Joe Smith. Joe Smith is a Zerto's a big dude, but I got a sentimental favorite for Joe Smith Jr. I really like Joe Smith, man. So I'm gonna pick Joe Smith. You know, that's probably an underdog, but I'm gonna take the underdog, Joe Smith, and I'll probably go with Warrington. But I see you guys, man, tomorrow. You know my motto: don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Sign up for the newsletter as well. It's pinned to the top of the chat.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.